and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this here stream. And so we've got Chargers, Raiders here for Sunday Night Football. The last NFL game of the regular season is now here. And so obviously we know what the NFC picture now looks like. And we're going to figure out the remaining piece of the AFC playoff picture here. And it's very simple here. Win and you're in. Of course, if it does somehow end up in a tie, then both teams get in. But that's not what we're here for. We're going to see somebody take control of this. So who's going to win? Raiders, Chargers. This is basically like the first playoff game. Let's see how things go here. As the late Al Davis would say, just win, baby, win. Let's see if this plays out that way. Meanwhile, the Raiders here in their first carry of the game, you've got Josh Jacobs. He stiff arms a guy, takes it to the left side, picks up 8 yards on the carry, taking it all the way to the Las Vegas 41-yard line. And so if that's an indication of what they expect today, it should be a good day for Josh Jacobs there. And so, Skull for Life, what's good with you? What's good with you? You say I'm back. The Vikings game was insane. I thought to myself, why do they keep doing it 4 and a 4th down? And so I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. I saw some good things, saw some not good things, but I'm right there with you. But here we go, guys. 2nd and 2 here for the Raiders. Carr takes a snap. Chargers are sending 5. He's going to dump it down to Josh Jacobs. And so Jacobs, he picks up 8 yards on the reception there. And so it's another first down here for the Raiders. This time, 1st and 10 at the Las Vegas 49-yard line. So they're almost at midfield. Of course, with both of these teams here, watching some of the other games that has transpired and stuff, it's very simple what the message is. And of course, you know, if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers, you want anything but a tie to happen here so that way Big Ben can get into the playoffs here. All right, here we go for the Raiders here. 1st and 10. All right, they line up in the shotgun here, and they're going to fake it to Josh Jacobs. They throw it to Darren Waller, but it's incomplete. Incomplete. Davis on the coverage, 2nd and 10 coming up here from the Las Vegas 49-yard line. And so let's see. Skull for Life says, I will go Team Raiders for this one. All right, so we got Raiders already in this one. And so I've been thinking long and hard about this game, you know, because I love Raider Nation. I really do. I love the colors, silver and black. But I also, you know, I like the Chargers as well. So this one's really tough for me to decide who I want to win. But meanwhile, they got Marcus Mariota in. He fakes it to the back, but he ends up getting back to the line of scrimmage at best. 3rd down coming up. But appreciate you for being here. What's your score projection for this game? And so, Mike, what's good with you? What's good with you? And you say, yo, JB, is this your first playoff game? And so, well, basically outside of the NBA, that would be absolutely, although, you know, technically the playoffs will start next week, but absolutely, Mike, absolutely. But glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Who you like in this one? Who do you like in this one? I believe if the Chargers win, do the Chargers go down to the Bills? I think they said. Meanwhile, Carr in the pocket. He's going to throw it there to the tight end. And so look at the tight end go. He is showing some speed. He's at the 10 to 5. Oh, he fumbled the ball. He fumbled the ball. So are they going to mark it? I think they're marking it at the 1-yard line. That is huge. So, all right, so we got a 1st and goal here for the Raiders. And so you got to be careful with that because if that goes inside the end zone there, that could have been drastically different. But wow, that was huge. That could have been really bad, though. Could have been really bad. All right, let's see where we're at right now. And so, Braden, what's good? What's good? How are you doing? What's good with you? But here we go, guys. 1st and goal. Derek Carr takes a snap. He's looking. Throws it into the end zone. Overthrows everyone. Close to the receiver was Hunter Renfrow. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty. And so the Raiders look like it's going to be against the Chargers here. Let's see. Again, this is the opening drive here. And so far on this drive, 5 plays, 60 yards, about 2 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. But let's see what they call the penalty. All right, so they're going to call a defensive holding there against the Chargers there. So that's going to give them a 1st down and a fresh new set of downs to work with here for the Las Vegas Raiders. And so Mike says, JB, I can't wait to when we face off. And so, man, them Dolphins put me in a bad mood, man, with my Patriots, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about us, but we cannot continuously keep getting beat by the Dolphins like this. It just can't happen for my Patriots. All right, here we go, guys. First and goal. Carr takes the snap, hands it to Josh Jacobs, and he gets back to line of scrimmage there. No gain on the play. Now we got second and goal from the 3-yard line coming up here in the first quarter. 12 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Let's see, Mike says, when will they have spots determined? So, yeah, Mike, after this game, we'll be able to determine who's going to be playing who. So, yeah, after this game, we'll know how that playoff picture is going to pan out. All right, here we go, guys. They're going to line up again in the shotgun here, second and goal. I see 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. They're going to hand it to the back. Josh Jacobs, he tries to bounce to the outside towards the left there, but he gets stuffed. He's going to actually lose 3 yards in the play. So now we got third and goal from the 6-yard line. So the Chargers defense, they're bending, but they're trying not to break here. And so let's see, Skull for Life says 31-28 Raiders. And so, I hope that I got a feeling we will get a close game, something similar to that. I really do. And that's all I can really hope for. All right, but here we go, guys. Third and goal coming up. Shotgun formation. Tight end goes in motion. They take the snap. Chargers sending 4. Derek Carr, he's moving. And he's going to throw it. Incomplete. Almost picked off there. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. And that was Asante Samuel Jr. on the coverage there. 4th down coming up for the Raiders, and I believe that means the field goal unit should be coming out here for the Raiders. And so, he who knows what's good with you. What's good with you? How's it going? You say, I like Justin Herbert too much. I'm going with the Chargers just because that's my man. I love me some Justin Herbert. I do. I mean, he was he saved me last year in fantasy football. This year, I had him again. Love this kid. I really do. Meanwhile, field goal is up. 24-yard field goal attempt is good. So we get our first points of the game here. Raiders score a field goal on their first drive there. And so obviously got off to a good start, but the drive ended up stalling towards the end. They got 3 points for it. And so we'll see what the Chargers do with the football here on their first drive and see what Justin Herbert and company can do here in this big game. I know many times over the years when we've seen the Chargers play, they've had a lot of big games that they've probably missed a field goal or something. They just lose last couple seconds. And so this is a big game right here. Let's see what they do here on the road against the Raiders. And so let's see. Braden says, if the Raiders win, the Pats play the Bills. And so, that would be very interesting right there. I definitely do want to see us match up against the Bills again. I do want to see that as a matchup. I would love to see it in the first round there. So that may sway me towards the Raiders for this one. But honestly, I want to see a good game. And regardless of who wins, I'll be happy for the winner in this one. I'm just torn between the two because I like both of these teams. And so Mike says, JB, make no mistake, this is a playoff. And so most definitely. Absolutely. 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 And again, right now we're at the commercial. So if you're just tuning in, the Raiders, they ended up getting a field goal off of that drive there. So they're up 3-0. And we're going to see what the Chargers do with the football on their first drive here in the first quarter. 10 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And make sure you guys remember to press the thumbs up button to show support for the stream as well here. And let's see if for the last stream, I guess, of the regular season game, or as Mike says, first playoff game, let's see if we can get us, let's try to aim for the most thumbs up we've ever had here on the stream. So the goal is to surpass 75. I know it's a big goal, but let's try to surpass that as a stream. Braden says Chargers win. And so my head is telling me Chargers win. My heart is telling me Raiders win. And so I'm torn between the two, honestly. Mike says if the Raiders win, then who the Bills play? And so, if the Raiders were to win, then that means the Pats will be playing the Bills. And so if the Chargers win, then I think the Chargers end up playing the Bills. And so that's how that plays out. He who knows got the Chargers winning 41-28. Okay. As long as we see a lot of points scored in this one, I'll be happy. I will be happy. But we should be getting ready for the kickoff here soon. Braden says if the Chargers win, the Pats play the Bengals. And so Oh, yeah. Those Bengals. Well, I guess I'm rooting for the Raiders in this one. All right, but here we go, guys. Kickoff's about to be on the way. Let's see if we're going to return here by the Chargers. Kickoff on the way. All right, we will get a return here. He's at the 10, 15, avoids one guy, 20, all the way to about the 22-yard line, 22 or 23-yard line. So the Chargers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Their first drive of the game. Mike says, okay, Raiders win. You come to frozen, icy, brutal Buffalo to continue the series, JB. And so I'm all for it. I'm all for it. All right, so here we go. I see 2 receivers, a tight end, a fullback, and a back in the backfield. You got Justin Herbert up under center here. All right, so they motion the fullback out the tight end here. All right, they take the snap there. Quick pass there to Mike Williams, who's going to pick up 3 yards on the reception. 2nd and 7 coming up here for the Chargers from their own 26-yard line. And so Mike Williams, he's one of those X factors that early on in the season when the Chargers were at their best, Mike Williams, he had that deep ball going, but then he had that injury. He was still playing through the injury, but his production definitely went down since then. So if they can get Mike Williams going, then, hey, that would definitely be something great to have in the playoffs. But here we go, shotgun. Herbert has it. He's looking. He throws it, and it's going to be incomplete. It was in the direction of Austin Eckler, but incomplete. 3rd and 7 coming up here for the Chargers from their own 26-yard line. So we'll see if the Raiders can get a 3 and out here, or can the Chargers get a first down and start moving the chain. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation again. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Herbert has it. Raiders sending for it. Herbert throws it, and it is caught there by Keenan Allen. However, he's going to be about 3 yards shy of the first down. We got 4th down coming up here, so the Raiders got a 3 and out here on their first defensive possession out there, and so we will see the punt unit come out here for the Chargers in this one. And so Mike says, "Thank you, Braden." All right, let's see. Mike says, the loss didn't matter to your Patriots. And so it didn't matter in terms of making the playoffs, but it mattered to me. They already beat us one time, so to get swept by Miami, me being from Miami, that means a lot to me. Hate the fact that we got swept by Miami this year. That's just one of those losses that even if it didn't mean anything, it meant a lot to me if we would have been able to beat them. Meanwhile, punts on the way. All right, so Hunter Renfrow, he's going to catch it and return it. He's at the 20. And they're going to bring him down at about the 24-yard line for the Las Vegas Raiders. And let's see what they can do here on their second drive. Again, their first drive resulted in 3 points, and they're leading 3-0 in this one. Let's see what they do to the football in this one. Here in the first quarter with 9 minutes and 11 seconds left to go. We'll find that out after the commercial. All right, Mike says, I said 8 straight wins, the Bills Super Bowl champs. And so hey, we'll see. Right now, it's anybody's game, honestly. It's really anybody's game right now. Who's going to get hot at the right time in this playoffs? And right now is the right time. So who's going to be playing their best football? That's who's going to win. Mike says 4 games down, 4 more wins left. And so, Carmichael, what's good with you? What's good with you? I know you saw Big Ben go out there and get that big W, and then also seeing the Colts falter to the Jags and stuff like that. I know it's been a good day for you, but how are you doing? How are you doing, and who are you rooting for in this one? And so Mike says, I think Raiders will pull it out, JB. And so, okay. I mean, hey, the way this game's looking so far, we'll see. Certainly possible. Mike says he who knows what's up. All right, Mike says, be honest, who better, Herbert, Burrow, or Allen? And so, that is a very good question right there. I would have to go Allen 1 for me, Herbert 2, and then Burrow 3. I mean, Burrow, he's just now coming into his zone, and even then we saw some inconsistencies. There's a lot to like about Josh Allen's game. Justin Herbert, though, I love Justin Herbert, I really do. But for me, I got Allen 1, then I got Herbert 2, and then Joe Burrow will be 3 for me on that one. And so But yeah, again, right now, guys, we're currently at the commercial. The score is Raiders 3, Chargers 0. Here in the first quarter, 9 minutes and 11 seconds left to go. Again, we're at the commercial because the Chargers just punt the ball here to the Raiders. But when they come out, it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Let's see. Braden says, if 80s is in the chat, I hope your Eagles destroy the Buccaneers. I saw that matchup, and I cringed inside there for 80s. I was like, you guys just came off that loss there to the Cowboys, and so I know Jalen Hurts didn't play, but you guys are matched up against the Buccaneers. It's not the matchup I would have handpicked to go against the Bucs, but we'll see how things play out. We will see how things play out. And so let's see. Skull for Life says, I have 3 Super Bowl guesses. Patriots win Super Bowl, Packers win, and the Chiefs win. And so I hope your first one is correct. I really do. That would make my day. But meanwhile, here we go. Derek Carr in the shotgun takes a snap. The ball's deflected at the line by the Chargers. So it's going to be 2nd down, coming up 2nd and 10 for the Raiders from their own 24-yard line. Here in the first quarter, 9 minutes and 6 seconds left to go. Raiders up 3-0 in this one. And so let's see, Mike says, if you play us, no just handing off pass to. Not going to happen, Mike. Not going to happen. All right, but here we go, guys. We got Derek Carr up under center here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. They hand it to Jacobs off the right guard. And so Jacobs, he gets the first down, still on his feet there, and he's going to pick up 14 yards there on the play and a first down for the Raiders. So 1st and 10 for Las Vegas from their own 38-yard line. I like the way that Josh Jacobs is playing with some energy in this one, and so I definitely love that, especially early on here for the Raiders. And so, William Steven Belichick, what's good with you? What's good with you? Absolutely love the profile picture there. Absolutely love it. You say who New England fans should root for in Week 18? At this point, I personally feel we should be rooting for the Raiders. You know, they always say, you want to play, you prefer the enemy that you know rather than the one you don't know. We don't know how we match up against Cincinnati, but what we do know is that last time we went down to Buffalo, we were able to win. Yeah, we did split with them, but that's a game that I feel confident that both coaching staffs will know each other. So from a Patriots perspective, another matchup against the Bills, and even though they won the division, if we can get 2-1, I'll take that. I'll take that. So I say Patriots will be rooting Raiders here, but either way, it doesn't really matter. But me personally, I say Raiders. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 12 coming up here. Carr up under center. 3 receivers on the play. They play fake. Carr's bootleg, and he throws it to the back, to the receiver out the backfield. It's going to be no gain on the play. So we got 3rd and 12 coming up here, again from their own 36-yard line. So we'll see if they'll convert this 3rd and long here, or will the Chargers defense get a stop and get the ball back for their offense. Let's see. Mike says, Buffalo Bills Twitter, check out the congrats tweet, AFC East by B. And so, okay, bet. Absolutely. All right, here we go, guys. 3rd and 12 coming up here for the Raiders. Let's see if they can get a completion here for a first down. See if the Chargers are sending any pressure here. They take the snap. Chargers sending 4. Carr has time. He's going to go deep. He has a man, but did he overthrow Jones on the play? He had Jones open. You say you want to be in the playoffs, baby. That's a pass you got to complete. That's a pass you got to complete. But that's incomplete right there for the Raiders, so they'll have to punt the ball there. And so you just can't miss a wide open receiver like that. And Jones, he was wide open. I don't know how a man get that wide open in the NFL, but he was open. And so, old man Mob, what's good with you? What's good with you? You say, let's go Chargers, so you're rooting for the Chargers in this one, okay? All right, here we go, guys. Punt unit out here. Punt's on the way. Let's see if we get a return. We will get a return. And so, punt returner, he's making a couple – he lost the ball. He lost the ball. How did he lose the ball? He ran into his own teammate, it looked like, and he just dropped the ball. Guys, I'm telling you, don't trust this guy with your babies because he will drop it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That made no sense right there. Like, you're holding it like a loaf of bread, and then that made no sense there. No sense. Wow. What a huge mistake. What a huge mistake. He was trying to do too much. Okay, so I see on the replay that Johnson knocked that ball out there. But, I mean, you got to protect that football, baby. You got to protect that football. That is wow. But what a big-time recovery by the Raiders here. So big-time play for them. That's going to help them. And so we'll see what Derek Carr and company can do with the football here on 1st and 10 from about from about the Chargers' 23-yard line. Here we go. Shotgun formation. All the receivers close to the line of scrimmage here. They take the snap, hand it to Josh Jacobs. He's going to pick up 3 yards from the carry, taking it all the way to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 7 coming up here in the first quarter. 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the first. Again, the Raiders lead this one 3-0. And so let's see. He who knows says, "What's up, Mike? How you been?" Let's see. You see Curly driving through Texas, got an hour and a half left. I love tuning in and listening on my man football. On my football with this man. And so, hey, I appreciate you. Here we go. Derek Carr takes a snap out the shotgun there, throws it to Josh Jacobs. And so Jacobs, he picks up about a good 4 yards on the play. So now we got 3rd and short coming up. So far, Josh Jacobs, he's been busy tonight. They've been relying on him to move the football there. I'm seeing a lot of energy from Josh Jacobs there, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Here we go. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 3. I say you go ahead, run the football here. And as long as it's like 4th and 1, then you go for it. Again, we're still here in the first quarter with about 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So here we go. They got Marcus Mariota in there, so you got to watch out for him as well. Multiple tight ends. They got Carr down there at receiver. Let's see what happens. They take the snap there. They're going to hand it to the back there, Richard, but Richard is going to pick up about 1 yard in the play. So now we got 4th and 2 coming up at the Chargers' 15-yard line. Decisions to be made. Do they go for it or do they kick the field goal? So I'm interested to see if they're going to go for it here. All right, so at least they're going to line up here. We will see if they're going to snap it here. But on 4th and 2, let's see what happens. I say go ahead, go for it. All right, they got 3 receivers. They got 1 tight end, 1 running back. Chargers are showing pressure. Receiver goes in motion. Carr has it. Carr throws it, and it is caught by the receiver. Excellent tackle. However, he's already picked up the 1st down. That's Jones on the play. So 1st down for the Raiders. So now we got 1st and 10 from the Chargers' 13-yard line here in the first quarter. Raiders already up 3-0 in a big 4th down conversion for the Raiders. Ooh, and looking at that, they did get a favorable spot on that. I will say it was a favorable spot, but I still think from where he caught it that would have been a 1st down. All right, here we go, guys. Shotgun formation. So now we've got, let's see. They take the snap, hand it to the back on the draw, and that's going to be back about a 1-yard pickup off the left guard. 2nd out coming up, 2nd down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. So the Raiders already leading 3-0 here, just converted on 4th down. They're trying to get the first touchdown of the game. Let's see if they can do it. Again, this drive was set up here when the Raiders punt the ball, but the Chargers punt returner ended up fumbling the football, and the Raiders recovered. So this entire first quarter is basically being dominated by the Raiders. But here we go, play fake. Carr's looking, throws it, and it is caught by Hunter Renfrow into the end zone for a 12-yard touchdown pass there. Derek Carr to Hunter Renfrow. Tell me if you've heard that one before. But wow, so the Raiders get the first touchdown of the game. They have scored now. And so technically, I guess this counts as their 3rd possession of the game here because it did come out their punt. But man, what a play there by the Raiders. Oh, he beat that corner like a drum. Like that corner, he gonna want to watch the film for that one. That was terrible. That was terrible. And so let's see. Daniel Carlson going for the point after touchdown, and that is good. So the Raiders now lead 10-0 here in the first quarter. They have dominated time of possession. They've dominated with the yards and stuff. And so we'll see what the Chargers can do here on their 2nd possession of the game, and we'll see if they're able to score. But again, that was a huge fumble on that punt return that set up that touchdown for the Raiders. Let's see how the Chargers respond from that. Let's see. Carmichael says, I am doing great. I was so happy to see us win. I'm going for the Chargers in this one. And so, oh, yeah, that was big. I was happy for Big Ben. And so, hey, that was big. That was big. Let's see. Old man says, it really doesn't matter because if we play like we did the last 4 weeks, we're not going far into the playoffs. And so that's exactly how I felt when we lost to Miami. I was like, I know that game technically didn't mean much to us, but they're a team that, you can compare them to a playoff caliber team. And so for us to just go out there and to get swept by Miami, that was not a good look at all for us. Not a good look at all. But, hey, if we can just turn the switch on somehow, we just got to be good in the playoffs. That's it. Just be good in the playoffs. Anything can happen. And so Mike says, yo, old man. And so Skull says, I remember yesterday with my autocorrect pet, then I said get, but I meant let. And so, yeah, that autocorrect was definitely messing you up yesterday. Absolutely. And so, but yeah, we can say, though, for the NFC, though, because we pretty much have an idea for the NFC in terms of who's going to be playing who. But which matchup right now are we looking forward to the most in the NFC? I know we're watching the AFC game and we're at commercial. So if you're just tuning in, the Raiders are leading 10-0 here in the first quarter, 3 minutes and 14 seconds left to go. And we're at the commercial before the kickoff. But, which NFC matchup are you guys looking forward to next week for the wild card game? So definitely let me know that one. For me personally, the Cardinals versus the Rams, that's definitely one I'm going to be looking forward to for sure. Absolutely. No doubt about that. Then again, the 49ers and Cowboys, that might be interesting as well. But that's what I'm thinking in terms of the NFC, Cardinals and Rams. Looking forward to seeing that one. Let's see, Mike says, it was a hard day for Who Dat Nation with the 49ers crawling in. And so, oh, absolutely. Mike says, I can't believe no Ravens. Yeah, I had a feeling that Big Ben was going to go ahead and get the W there, just because it was just one of those games that would have meant so much. So I know his team would have played even harder for him. But, man, for a minute there, I was afraid that game was going to end in a tie. All right, here we go, guys. Kickoff's about to be on the way. Again, the Raiders lead this one 10-0. They just scored a touchdown. Let's see what the Chargers do with it here on the kick return. Excellent kickoff, and so no return there by the Chargers, so they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. So now the Chargers, they really want to get this offense cranked up here, and I feel this is the big possession of the game. So far, the Raiders, they've had control of things, and so if you're the Chargers, you need to go ahead, score something here, and answer, because the last thing you want is to go 3 and out again and get the football right back to the Raiders and let them get even more confidence. The Raiders, they're playing like they want this time for the Chargers to respond. Justin Herbert, we're looking at you. Here we go. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Herbert out the shotgun, take the snap. Going to throw it to the back there. And right off of his hands on that play, incomplete. The ball was there. He just dropped it. He just dropped it. Let's see. Mike says, don't trust refs against retiring quarterbacks. They like to help. And let's see. Mike says, Jacobs fumbled like crazy. Mike says, how is it possible Steelers probably make it? And so thanks to the fact that Indianapolis fumbled themselves against the Jacksonville Jaguars, that also played a role in this one as to why the Steelers are alive and well in this one. Meanwhile, they throw the ball there to Mike Williams, and Mike Williams picks up 5 yards on the play. So now we got 3rd and 5 coming up, guys, at the Chargers 30-yard line with about 2 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, which so far has been dominated by the Raiders. And so, here we go again with a key 3rd down here. Can the Chargers convert, or will the Raiders defense get another stop and get the football back? But yeah, if you guys haven't let me know already, make sure you guys let me know who you're rooting for in this one. But there we go, guys, 3rd and 5. Let's see what happens here. Can Justin Herbert move the chains? He's going to go 5 wide here. 4 receivers, 1 tight end. Takes the snap, he's looking. And so he avoids one guy, and he throws it, and oh, wow, what a play. So he ended up throwing that one to the receiver. Ball went off the receiver hand, but it was caught by his running back there, Austin Eckler, who was split wide at receiver. and that's a pickup of 14 yards on the play and a first down for the Chargers. So you know what? They'll take it. It may not have been the way you draw it up there, but you'll take it. So out of the shotgun, they hand it to Austin Eckler off the left side there, and he's going to pick up 3 yards. So now we're looking at 2nd and 7 for the Raiders at the Chargers' 47-yard line. Again, we're here in the first quarter, about a little less than 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Raiders lead 10-0 so far in this one. And so that time the Chargers had the football bounce their way. Here we go, 2nd and 7. Herbert up under center. Multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. They take the snap, going to hand it to Austin Eckler off the left side there, and he's going to pick up 3 yards from the carry. So now we got second and, let's see, well, we got a penalty first of all. There is a penalty. It looks like it's going to be offensive holding against the Chargers. So that's going to back them up 10 yards. So now we're going to be looking at 2nd and 17 for the Chargers at their own 37-yard line. It was the rookie Rashad Slater, their first-round pick out of Northwestern. Let's see, Mike says, I would have made a gentleman's agreement to ensure playoffs for both our teams, fans, and take knees the entire game. People would have hated that. I know some people wanted that, but nah, you can't do that with a division opponent. You just can't do it. Here we go, 2nd and 17. Play fake. Herbert's looking. Throws it to the back. He drops it incomplete. It was Jackson, the intended receiver on the play. 3rd and 17 coming up. So we got 3rd and long coming up here. And so as long as the Raiders don't commit a penalty, keep things in front of them, that defense is off to a good start. Last week, it was Indianapolis, stopping Jonathan Taylor and company. This week, they're doing it against the Chargers. All right, here we go, guys. 3rd and 17 for Justin Herbert. Can he pull one out the hat? We got 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. He takes a snap. Raiders sending forward. Herbert has time. Going to go deep to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. Yeah, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Let's see what they call. Ooh, illegal contact prior to the pass against the defense. I just said it. If you don't commit a mistake, keep things in front of you. This is how you give away games here. Like, I just don't get it. If you just do your job and play coverage, you could have got the stop. But now they get to the Chargers with a first down. Let's see if the Chargers make them pay. But here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chargers at their own 42-yard line. Herbert in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. They're going to hand it to the back. Jackson on the carry. He picks up 1 yard in the carry. 2nd out coming up, 2nd and 9. 40 seconds left to go in the first. Again, the Raiders still leading 10-0 in this one. And so let's see. Mike says, the team I feared the most is out. The Colts, hope your dad, Mr. JB, is over it. Yeah, he said his team did not deserve to make it after they lost to the Jaguars. And so, yeah, he's not too happy with his team right now. And I can't blame him. Meanwhile, receiver goes in motion, play fake. Herbert's looking. He's going deep to the left, and it is caught there by Jared Cook, the tight end. There, he picks up the first down there. And so what a big-time play that was, and a new set of down to work with here. So now we got 1st and 10 at the Las Vegas 38-yard line so far on this drive. 7 plays, 37 yards. And, yeah, that's going to take us all the way to the end of the first quarter. And so at the end of the first quarter, the Raiders lead this one 10-0 in this one. But the Chargers, now they're in Raiders territory. Let's see what they do in the second quarter. But, yeah, he was not too happy about his team losing. I definitely would have been bragging more if my team wouldn't have lost to the Dolphins today. Let's see. Mike says, my Bills haven't stopped their run team in 4 years. There you go. Old man says, what's good, Mike? And so Absolutely. But again, right now, if you're just tuning in, we're at the commercial right now. Score is Raiders 10, Chargers 0. We're going to be starting the second quarter when we get back in this one. But so far, the Raiders, they've had the lucky bounce on that fumble. When it came to that punt return from the Chargers, they've had the football a lot longer than the Chargers have. And so they put up some points here. We'll see if that carry over to the second quarter or not. But make sure you guys are pressing the thumbs up button for sure, guys. Appreciate you guys and all the support. It's been a great and fun year. And of course, I will be streaming, some games throughout the playoffs and stuff like that. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel as well. In addition to that, we'll be dropping a lot more sports content, especially with sports content as soon as the regular season hits. Of course, I'll be keeping you guys up to date with like coaching hires, stuff like that, but mostly free agency, all of that stuff. And then once football season concludes, I'll look and see like which basketball games I'll be streaming from time to time as well. And so Skull says, wait till next year when the Vikings face the Patriots and stuff. And so, oh, absolutely, man. I cannot wait already to see the new schedule for next year and all of that stuff for sure. Absolutely. Mike says, oh, man, we in direct competition. All right, let's see. So Mike says that the only chance for the Raiders is Peterman, as in Nathan Peterman. Mike says, how are the Vikings not in the playoffs with that roster? And so, hey, someone's got to take the blame, and that's going to apparently be the head coach, I assume, sometime soon. We'll probably find out come tomorrow, probably about him as well as Matt Nagy. They may have both coached their final game. So we'll find that out. But, yeah, definitely someone has to take the blame, and so it's probably Zimmer for the Vikings, probably. All right, but here we go, guys. Getting ready for the second quarter to start any moment now. Again, the Raiders lead this one 10-0. And let's see what the Chargers do with the football here. 1st and 10 from the Raiders 38-yard line. You got Herbert up under center, 3 receivers, 1 back on the play. They're going to hand it to the back. There's already a penalty, but look at Austin Eckler pick up 9 yards on the carry. But let's see what the penalty is going to be. I believe it should be defensive offsides. And so if that's the case, it should stand and be 2nd and 1 for the Raiders. 2nd and 1 for the Chargers at the Raiders 29-yard line. Yep, so that was on the Raiders there. So that's going to decline that one. So, yeah, 2nd and 1 for the Chargers at the Raiders 29-yard line. The Chargers trying to get their first points of the game, trailing this one 10-0 here early in the second quarter. And so Skull says it's Zimmer. And so, all right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 1, multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. They're going to hand it to the back there. And Austin Eckler, he goes up the middle, picks up 2 yards in the play, taking it all the way to the Raiders' 27-yard line and a first down for the Chargers. So let's see the Lightning Bolts here, if they can get on this in the scoreboard here and get a touchdown or some points here. I was looking forward to this game for a long time, and so I want to see a high-scoring back-and-forth type of game in this one. Let's see. Skull says, I will tell you that also. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation here. Austin Eckler goes in motion. Herbert's looking, throws across the middle. It's completed, and that's going to be a pickup of 7 yards in the play to Jared Cook. 2nd and 3 coming up. So 2nd and 3 coming up at the Raiders 20-yard line. All right, so we got a Raiders player that's down right now. Medical staff looking at him. And so while the medical staff is looking at him, they're going to go to the commercial. But, yeah, it'll be 2nd and 3 for the Chargers at the Raiders 20-yard line. And so far on this drive, 10 plays, 55 yards, about 4 minutes and 16 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. Let's see, Skull says, I don't know why I said also. And so let's see, Mike says, Skull, what is that, tobacco? And so let's see where we are right now in terms of the thumbs up so far on the stream. Let me look and see where we are right now. Let's see. All right, so right now we are at 8 thumbs up. So, yes, let's try to get to at least 20 before the half. Make sure you guys are pressing the thumbs up if you haven't already. And again, if you're somebody that's new, make sure you do subscribe to the channel as well. But appreciate you guys again for being a part of this stream and stuff. And so, yeah, of course, I will be streaming tomorrow night as well when it comes to the national championship game. And then once we find out, how the NFL schedule is going to work out, I'll look and see which of those games that I will be streaming next week. But we'll probably get one Saturday, one Sunday. And since we got Monday night football, Monday wild card as well, Monday as well. So that's probably what I'm looking at there. But we'll see which games once the schedule is released in terms of the times and stuff. But obviously, whichever game the Patriots play, you can believe that I will be streaming that one. That's going to be a no-brainer right there. I will be streaming when the Pats play. We'll see how the rest of it works out. And so let's see, Mike says, don't tell 80s. I did not think they had a chance in a million years to make it, but good thing he's not here to see this, Mike. Good thing he's not here to see this. I thought they had a good chance to make it. Just looking at how their schedule ended against teams like Washington football team twice, Giants and stuff like that. I was looking at that aspect, and I was like, there's a good chance they can get there. But early, like really early in the season, I was doubting it early in the season. But at some point, I started believing. So Mike says, Carmichael, who's your team? So, yeah, Carmichael is a Steelers fan. He's a Steelers fan. And so Skull says Steelers. And so, yeah, absolutely. I was like, Skull, how did you know that? But, yeah, he's a Steelers fan. All right, guys, we're coming back from the commercial here. Of course, that commercial there was because of the injury. But let's see what happens here on 2nd and 3 from the 20-yard line for the Chargers. Our receiver goes in motion. Herbert up under center. Takes a snap there. Going to hand it to Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler off the right guard, and he's going to get probably about a yard on the play, maybe 2. So we got 3rd and 2 coming up here. So 3rd and 2 from the Las Vegas 19-yard line. I say try to get the first down here, but, hey, ultimately, if you don't get it here, then I say you got to go for it. Herbert's looking, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. So we got 4th and 2 coming up. Let's see if they will go for it here or if they'll kick the field goal. There's been a couple times now that this team, they've been one of the more aggressive teams in terms of going for it on 4th down. Let's see what they do. Let's see. Mike says NFL could not have calculated this better, meaningful games last week. And so they do their best. But this year it really worked out. All right, so here we go, guys. 4th and 2. Let's see if the Chargers get it. I say put your faith in Justin Herbert. Let it happen. Raiders are showing pressure. They send 4. Herbert's looking, throws it, and it is completed there off the left side. And that is Guyton with the reception, picked up 5 yards on the play. So now we got 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Raiders' 14-yard line. So that's a big-time 4th down conversion, and let's see if it results in a touchdown. We saw the Raiders on their last drive where they went for it on 4th down. It led to a touchdown. Will we see the same thing from the Chargers here? We'll find that out. But again, right now the score is Raiders 10, Chargers 0, but the Chargers are here in the red zone. Let's see what they do. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. They're going to hand it to the back there. And so off the left guard. And so Austin Eckler gets into the end zone for a touchdown for the Chargers, and they get on the board with that 14-yard touchdown run off the left guard in that drive. One heck of a drive. 14 plays, 75 yards, 5 minutes and 32 seconds to turn the time of possession off the clock, and they get their first points of the game and punching in there for a touchdown. So we had the Raiders dominate the first quarter, but hey, here in the second quarter, the Chargers get a touchdown early, and let's see what else happens here in the second quarter. But excellent balance there by Austin Eckler, great vision, and he capped it off with a touchdown. And so with the PAT attempt, it's going to be 10-7, Raiders leading. So, yeah, the PAT attempt is good, and so that's our score. They're going to go to the commercial now. But, yes, Raiders lead this one 10-7 over the Chargers so far in this one. And this is a great time right now to start going over some of the stats real quick. And so, yeah, I will start with the Chargers who just scored. Justin Herbert, he is 7 of 11, 57 yards passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions, has not been sacked so far in this one. And on the ground, Austin Eckler, 5 carries, 30 yards, 1 touchdown. You got Justin Jackson. He's got 1 carry for a yard as well in this one. And as for the Raiders, Derek Carr, 6 of 10, 70 yards passing, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, has not been sacked either. And for the Raiders on the ground, Josh Jacobs, 7 carries, 21 yards. Jalen Richards has a carry for a yard as well. And so, but those are the stats so far in this one. All right, so let's see. Meanwhile, let's see. Mike says Cowboys college scores 2 weeks in a row. And so, hey, we'll see if it pays off here. We'll see if it pays off in the playoffs against those 49ers. You know, 49ers, they're a team to keep your eye out for in the playoffs here. Of course, Jimmy and that injury he's dealing with, that's going to be important to pay attention to. But, hey, I'm looking forward to that matchup as well. Let's see. Mike says 2022 Bills revenge, Cowboys Super Bowl. So that's what you're hoping for, a Bills-Cowboys Super Bowl. And so Mike said he's not going to let that one go. He's not going to let it go. Let's see. Mike says 7 thumbs up. And so let's say where we are right now with the thumbs up, though. And so, yeah, but right now we're at the commercial, guys. Raiders leading 10-7. Chargers just scored a touchdown, and we'll be kicking things off when we come back from the commercial here in the second quarter. 12 minutes and 42 seconds left to go before the half. So plenty of time to go before the half. I see right now we're at 10 thumbs up. So, yeah, let's keep the thumbs up going here, and hopefully we'll get to see the Chargers and Raiders keep their scoring going in this one as well. Let's see. Skull says 2022, the Vikings face Bills. Sadly, you guys are home. And so, I hope it's not too late in the year where the weather becomes a huge factor. And you say Diggs reuniting with the Vikings. You know he's going to be fired up for that one. You already know. You already know. Mike says they lost to the Jags. Dang. And so, yeah, they lost to the Jags. That was pretty embarrassing there. I'm not going to lie. Pretty embarrassing. All right, but yeah, we're getting ready for the kickoff here, and we'll see what the Raiders do in response to the Chargers scoring their first touchdown of the game here. And so can the Raiders respond and get another touchdown and add some more points here? Or will the Chargers defense get a stop? We'll find that out shortly. Here we go for the kickoff. All right, kickoff on the way. I believe the kicker fell on the kick. All right, so the Raiders have it at the 20, at the 25. Spins, and he goes to about the 28-yard line. So Las Vegas will take over from their own 28-yard line, leading by 3 in this one, 10-7 here in the second quarter. 12 minutes and 35 seconds left to go before the half. And so let's see. Mike says, yeah, thank you, Skull. He good. And so Skull says, who did? And so if you're talking about who lost to the Jaguars, the Colts lost to the Jaguars today. They have not won down in Jacksonville since 2014. I found that to be very interesting. They're struggling down in Jacksonville like my Patriots are struggling down in Miami. It's just not a good look. But here we go. Carr takes a snap there, and what a hit. What a hit there by the Chargers. And so Josh Jacobs loses 10 yards on the play, tried to run it up the middle there. Chargers said, nah, not going to happen. 2nd and 12 coming up at the Las Vegas 26-yard line. And so Skull says, I feel like Diggs wasn't good with us because it did not feel like home to him. And so up there you go. Skull says, but with you guys, he feels like he is home. All right, but here we go, guys. 2nd and 12 here. They put receiver in motion. Carr takes a snap. He's looking. He throws across the middle, and it is caught by Jones. Picked up 7 yards on the play. Now we got 3rd and 5 coming up here for the Raiders from their own 33-yard line. Can they convert here and get the first down, or will the Chargers defense get a stop and get a ball back to their offense? And so let's see. Mike says, yeah, he liked Buffalo. It's icy cold and always snowing. Haha. And so, all right, here we go, guys. 3rd and 5 coming up here. They got, let's see, 2 receivers and a tight end towards the top of the formation, 1 tight end towards the bottom. They take the snap. Carr's looking. He moves, feels the pressure. Pressure's on his trail. Carr chunks it up there, hoping for a miracle. And so, that looks like a penalty, but I already saw a flag out there before then. So let's see if this is 2 penalties or 1. And so, yeah, but Derek Carr, he just chunked it up there and said, whatever happens, let it happen. But let's see what the referees say. All right, so 2 fouls against the defense. So they're going to take the pass interference there, and they're going to decline to hold it. So, yeah, there was 2 penalties there against the defense on that play. Yeah, Murray just went up there and said, I'm just going to take the kid out. Like, if I take him out, he can't catch the ball. But here we go. 2 receivers towards the top of the formation, 1 tight end towards the bottom. And so Carr takes the snap there. They're going to hit the Josh Jacobs off the right guard there, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up at the Chargers' 47-yard line. Again, the Raiders are leading this one 10-7 right now here in the second quarter. 10 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here before the half. Let's see. Mike says, yeah, he liked Buffalo. It's icy cold, no way snowing. And so I already read that one. And so let's see. Mike says, at the end of the game, they will wish they took the deal, JB. And so, probably. All right, here we go. Carp under center. 3 receivers on the play. He takes the snap, play fake, feels the pressure, and the pressure gets to him and brings him down for the sack. He's going to lose 8 yards on that sack. So now we got 3rd and long coming up here for the Raiders, 3rd and 18 from their own 45-yard line. So the Chargers defense, that time the pressure got to him. He's been doing a good job of avoiding the rush so far in this one, but that time the pressure got to him. All right, so here we go, guys. 3rd and long coming up here for the Raiders. Can they convert? Let's see what they try. They got 2 receivers in the tight end towards the top of the formation. Darren Waller goes in motion. They take the snap. Carr's looking. Carr throws it, and it's caught by the receiver across the middle. And so he's going to try to get some yards, but ultimately he's going to be shy of the first down by about 6 yards. And so he picked up 12 yards on that when the receiver was Edwards, but it's still short. 4th and 6 coming up here from the Chargers, 43-yard line. All right, so here we go, guys. They're for to punt the ball. Last time we saw the Chargers return it, they fumbled it. So let's see if he'll protect the football this time and if there will be a return. But Cole is the punter for the Raiders. Let's see what he does. Snap is good. Punt's on the way. Fair catch symbol and caught at the 10-yard line. So the Chargers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 10. They'll have to go the course of 90 yards if they want a touchdown in this on this drive. Let's see. Skull says, yeah, how much snow did Buffalo get anyways? And so, let's see. Skull says, here we just have big drifts in Minnesota. And so, all right, so here we go, guys. We're at the commercial right now. The score is Raiders 10, Chargers 7. And we still got 8 minutes and 54 seconds left to go here before the half. But we'll see what the Chargers can do if they can follow up on that last touchdown drive and get another touchdown this time. Let's see if they can do just that. Let's see. Mike says Broncos coach fired, Bears coach. Anyone else? Hard road to pros. And so, I think the Vikings will also fire their coach tomorrow. I think the Bears will fire their coach tomorrow. Obviously, the Broncos, they've already fired their coach. Raiders, they're already looking for their coach. Jaguars are as well. And so we've got those 5. Can I think of anyone else that might potentially move on? I feel pretty confident saying that those are going to be the ones. I have to really think if there's another team that may possibly potentially move on. But I think obviously the Giants already stated that they're sticking with theirs. They should be moving on from him, but they're sticking with theirs. Hey, some teams, they love being miserable, so we'll let them have that. But, man, absolutely. And so let's see. Mike says, you wouldn't make it 1 week in the below we icy. Oh, I definitely would not. No doubt about that. And so, Cam, what's good with you, Cam? What's good with you? How's it going? And you say, bro, Bob Saget died from Full House. And so I saw that earlier. I believe he was, 65 years old? And so, oh, man, yeah, that was really tough there. Absolutely. But, yeah, I saw that one not too long ago. And so School says, Vikings coach Mike Zimmer will not be with us next year. I think they might have already informed him that. It's just going to be public as of tomorrow. And so, absolutely, Mike says, RIP Danny Tanner. So Skull says, wait, Bills haven't stopped the run in 4 years. And so, all right, so here we go, guys. We should be coming back for the commercial now. Again, right now the score is Raiders 10, Chargers 7. Here in the second quarter with 8 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. Let's see what the Chargers can do here with the football. Following up on that last touchdown drive they had last time. Let's see if they can keep the ball rolling. But they're going to be starting off from their own 10. So they put Guyton in motion. 2 receivers, multiple tight ends, 1 fullback, 1 back in the backfield. They're going to hand the ball to Austin Eckler, and Austin Eckler up the middle picks up a yard in the play. 2nd and 9 coming up from their own 11-yard line. When you're this close to your own, end zone, you definitely want to make sure you start picking up some first downs. If for nothing else, even if the drive stalls out, to at least for field position. Never want your opponent starting off with good field position. Skull says, wonder what Dalvin Cook will do. And so that is the question. We'll find that out. All right, here we go. Herbert up under center here. They got trips towards the bottom of the formation. Now they motion Guyton towards the top of the screen here. And they're going to play fake there. Herbert's bootlegging. He's looking. And so he avoids one guy, throws it, and it looks like it's caught. Let's see what the referees say. And it is a reception by Keenan Allen. He loves him some Keenan Allen. He picks up 10 yards, takes it all the way to the 21-yard line. So that's the first down there for the Chargers. Let's see. Skull says, I want Georgia to win because they have Dalvin Cook's younger brother. And so, yeah, James Cook, I believe. Yeah, James Cook. So, absolutely. But here we go. Herbert up under center here. Keenan Allen goes in motion. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back. They're going to toss it to Austin Eckler off the left side, and he's going to pick up 2 yards on the play. So now we got 2nd and 8 coming up here from the Chargers, 23-yard line. 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here before the half. Raiders are leading this one 10-7, but the Chargers trying to follow up on that touchdown drive last time. Let's see what they do. We've got 7 minutes left to go before the half. So now we got Justin Herbert going to line up under center here. 1 back in the backfield. Trips towards the top of the formation. They take the snap, play fake. Herbert's going to bootleg there. Throws the football, and it is caught by Palmer. But Palmer's going to be about 2 yards shy of first down. Picked up 6 yards on the catch. 3rd and 2 coming up here from the Chargers, 29-yard line. But, yeah, I think this is a great opportunity for John Harbaugh. I personally feel like the best hire for him would be the Bears. I know some people are saying Raiders. I could potentially see that, but I think I would personally want to see him signed by the Bears in terms of Jim Harbaugh. I think he can have some success down there in Chicago. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 2 coming up here. Trips towards the top of the formation. 1 receiver towards the bottom of the screen. They put Guyton in motion. Herbert takes the snap out the shotgun. He's looking. He's going to throw it to Guyton, and Guyton's going to pick up 6 yards and a first down here for the Chargers. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 35-yard line. 6 minutes and 6 seconds left to go here before the half. Again, this score, Raiders 10, Chargers 7. Jay, what's good with you? What's good with you? How's it going, and who are you rooting for in this one? You say huge game. This is absolutely right. Basically a playoff game. All right, but here we go, guys. And so Herbert's going to be up under center. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. They motion the tight ends. Now Guyton goes in motion. They take the snap. Going to hand it there to Austin Eckler off the left side there. Makes one guy miss, gets the first down. Picks up about 14 yards on the carry off the left end. And so we got a 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 49-yard line. So just about at midfield. Again, this drive started off at their own 10-yard line, but they've been finding ways to move the chains here, and let's see if they can keep it going all the way down the field. But so far, 6 plays, 39 yards, 3 minutes and about 25 seconds on time possession off the clock so far in this one. 5 minutes left to go before the half. 1st and 10. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Raiders sending 4. Herbert throws it across the middle, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here from the Chargers 49-yard line. 4 minutes and 52 seconds left to go before the half. Again, both teams have all 3 timeouts remaining. Let's see. Mike says, just running against the Bills. I laugh when teams pass. Absolutely. Braden says, RIP Bob Saget. Oh, definitely for sure. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 10. We got Herbert here in the shotgun. So we're going to have 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Herbert's looking. Herbert has time. Herbert throws it, and it's complete there to the tight end, Jared Cook. So Jared Cook getting busy so far in this one. He picks up 13 yards there, 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Las Vegas 38-yard line. So far in this one, Jared Cook has 3 catches for 38 yards in this one, 3 of 4 targets. Justin Herbert, he's 11 of 16 for 92 yards so far in this one. All right, here we go. Herbert up under center here. They motion the tight end. Now they got trips towards the bottom of the formation. 1 receiver towards the top of the screen. Palmer goes in motion, takes a snap, hands to the back there, and that's Jackson. And Jackson, he's going to get the 1st down there, and that's a pickup of 11 yards on the play right up the middle there for Jackson. 1st and 10 from the Las Vegas 27-yard line for the Chargers. Trailing by 3 right now, 10-7, but trying to see if they can take the lead here for the Chargers for the first time in this one. That time, excellent blocking. There was a hole there right in the middle, and so Jackson was able to capitalize off of that and pick up the 1st down. Let's see what they do here. So 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Herbert takes a snap, hands it to Jackson. Jackson off the right side there, and so he's going to pick up 8 yards on that carry. So now we got 2nd and 2 coming up at the Las Vegas 19-yard line. So far in this drive, 10 plays, 71 yards, about 5 minutes and 35 seconds of term time possession off the clock. So now we got 2nd and 2 coming up at the 19-yard line of the Raiders. Let's see what the Chargers do here. I said keep running the football. It's working. Stick with it. But 2nd and 2, Herbert up under center. You got 2 tight ends towards the bottom of the formation. They take the snap. They hand it to the back there, up the middle. And so Austin Eckler shows some patience there, makes a couple guys miss, picks up 6 yards and a 1st down there for the Chargers. So a whole new fresh set of downs to work with here in the red zone. Let's see what they can do. But 1st and 10 at the Las Vegas 13-yard line. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here before the half. Of course, that's important right there because if you're the Raiders, you're also thinking 3 timeouts here, 2-minute warning. So we'll see what happens. Of course, if you're the Chargers, you want to leave as little time as possible for them to work with and still score. But here we go, shotgun formation on this one. Herbert snaps it, fakes it to the back. He chooses to keep it, runs off the left side there, gets knocked out of bounds there. And so that's going to take us to about the 2-minute warning. Well, that will take us to the 2-minute warning here. So at the 2-minute warning, we have the Raiders up 10-7, but the Chargers moving the football on a long drive that started from their own 10-yard line. But 12 plays later, here they are at the 14-yard line. The Raiders knocking on the door, trying to get into the end zone. Let's see if they can pull it off. Let's see, Mike says the Packers get the bye. And so, yeah, the Packers have already, they had the 1st round bye. And so they had already clinched that one coming into that one. They just played Aaron Rodgers to ensure that he did not get too much rust prior to when they returned in the playoffs. But, yeah, they didn't need that game. They did not need it. Jay says, I love Austin Eckler. He's such a weapon. I love him in fantasy football, too. Love him in fantasy football, particularly when he stays healthy. That is for sure. But again, right now, guys, we're at the commercial because of the 2-minute warning. But when we come back, Chargers football trailing 10-7, but they're facing 2nd and 11 here at the Las Vegas 14-yard line. And so Skull says, yes, Packers get the bye week. And so let's see, Mike says Rodgers Super Bowl. And so, I mean, I think in the NFC, if I had to pick a team, if you're telling me to put money on a team and all like that, hypothetically, I'm thinking the Packers are the team that I would choose right now. Tampa Bay just had a lot of losses and stuff, and I like the way the Green Bay's been playing. I like the way that they're built, being at home and stuff. I mean, I personally think that it's their year this year to get there in the NFC, but I know there's a couple teams that could mess that up, so we'll see how things play out. And let's see, Mike says, Skull, give a summary of your team, please. Which players leaving? And so Mike says Bills get crushed by the Jags. And again, if you're just tuning in, the score right now is Raiders 10, Chargers 7. But the Chargers, that the Raiders 14-yard line facing second and 11 when we come back here in the second quarter after the 2-minute warning. Both teams still with all 3 timeouts to work with. That's important. Of course, this game, we already know you win and you're in. It's just that simple. Doesn't get any better than that. It's basically already a playoff game. But Mike says Bills got crushed by the Jags. And so Skull says, I wonder how good Lions will be next year. We'll have to definitely find that out with the offseason and stuff and what they do in the draft. If I'm Detroit, I'm trying to trade back, stock up on more draft picks and stuff. But we'll see who they identify as a player that they want moving forward. All right, but we're coming back from the 2-minute warning here. And so let's see what the Chargers do. They're knocking on the door. Let's see if they can answer, if they can open the door here. But you got Herbert up under center here. One back in the backfield, receiver goes in motion. They're going to fake it to Eckler. They're going to throw it to Eckler. And so Eckler off the left side, he makes a couple guys miss and gets into the end zone for a touchdown for the Chargers. And so the Chargers get the touchdown off the 14-yard touchdown pass there to Austin Eckler. And the Chargers have taken the lead. 13 plays, 90 yards, 7 minutes and 2 seconds in terms of time of possession off the clock. Wow, that is even better than how you draw it up there. You take off so much time there. You dominate a quarter when you do stuff like that, and then you cap it off in the end zone with a touchdown. That's a big-time play, and they say big-time players make big-time plays. It doesn't get any bigger than that. But let's see the extra point here to try to make it 14-10. Hopkins kicks it, and it's good. So the Chargers lead 14-10 over the Raiders. But the Raiders, they still got 1:52 seconds left to work with and 3 timeouts. So plenty of time to see what Derek Carr and company can do in this one. But we have ourselves a game. 2 teams, they each scored twice, and hey, what a game it is. The Raiders in the first quarter outscored the Chargers 10-0, but so far in the second quarter, Chargers have outscored the Raiders 14-0 here in the second quarter. Let's see, Mike says, does anyone know Madden 21 soundtrack? Could you help me settle an argument with a friend? And so, oh man, it's been a minute since I played Madden, but that's a good question right there. Definitely, if anybody does know that, help Mike out. And so Jay says, Lions can't get any worse next year. I wouldn't tempt them, Jay. I wouldn't tempt them. I really wouldn't tempt them. But next year, all Detroit has to do is just, if you got to Stroud Jared Goff out there again next year and all like that, then so be it. But don't go out there and draft some kid that has a bright future at quarterback potentially and all like that and mess it up because the rest of the team just isn't up to par. We've done this many times. I saw a lot of quarterbacks go there and fail. Right now, just work on the structure. Get in guys that can come in, contribute, add to the game plan, draft the best player available that'll be able to come in there, and then just keep building. And then eventually, once you reach the point where you're winning like 8-9 games and stuff, then you go ahead and bring you in a quarterback. Continue to strip the offensive line, stuff like that. Just keep stocking up on draft picks and stuff and just keep building out your team that way. That's the only way to do it. If you're Detroit, that's the only way to do it. Let's see. Mike says, I heard it. You heard it here. Lions can be any more garbage now. And so, there's room. They certainly can. They certainly can. Let's see. He who knows says, did anyone happen to catch my Lions beat the Packers today? It was very sweet. And so, hey, he who knows, he knows. He knows. I mean, he knows for sure. They finished well. They did a great job there getting the W there. And hey, that was pretty big there. I mean, I saw Aaron Rodgers started off, and even when he was in there, Detroit was fighting the entire way, and they won. So that was pretty big. That was pretty nice there. Let's see. Skull says, LOL. He says, yes. And again, guys, we are at the commercial right now, but when we come back, it's going to be the kickoff, and we'll see what the Raiders can do here before the half. Let's see. Skull for Life says, it was great. I think I already read that one. You say, I just love watching the Packers lose. And so, oh, definitely. But nah, I mean, I think the Packers will have some success this time around in the playoffs there, but I'm a little concerned for Jordan Love. I'm a little concerned for him. Meanwhile, kickoff on the way. No return, so the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Chargers lead this one 14-10 at the moment. All right, let's see. Jay says Chargers D is stepping up. Let's see. Mike says no tires are for crybabies. Let's see. He who knows says I may be staying out of it, but I have noticed that, and so is your favorite phrase. Hey, that's true. That is true. Meanwhile, they throw the ball across the middle to Hunter Renfrow, but he drops it, and so incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up here from the Raiders' 25-yard line. Let's see. Mike says, we need some team to knock off the Chiefs early. I don't want to have to face them. Let's see. Mike says, you can have offensive coordinator Brian Daboll. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Raiders. Let's see what they do. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back up. There's some movement there by the Chargers. So, yeah, that's going to push them back. We'll push them up 5 yards there, and it's going to be 2nd and 5 now after the neutral zone infraction. So, yeah, it's a 5-yard penalty there. So now we got 2nd and 5 here for the Raiders at their own 30-yard line. 1:48 left to work with and all 3 timeouts. Jay says, who's your team? Mischief Mike. So, yeah, Mike is a Buffalo Bills fan. Buffalo Bills fan. Meanwhile, Derek Carr takes a snap at the shotgun, throws it, and it's caught by Darren Waller. So Darren Waller takes it all the way to the 48-yard line there of the Raiders. So that's a 1st down, takes it almost to midfield, 1:34 left to go here on the clock. Again, the Raiders have all 3 timeouts. Let's see, Scholes says, it's actually gotten warmer in Minnesota, -13. Yeah, you can have that one. But let's see, Carr takes it. He throws it to Waller. This time, Waller drops it. And so, unfortunately, yeah, that I've seen that quite a few times. It's hurt my fantasy football team. They have not been able to get the production I've been hoping from Darren Waller. I know he's been hurt a lot this year, but yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons why one of my teams did not make it to the playoffs this year. All right, but here we go, guys. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Raiders. Let's see what they call. 1:13 left to work with. They're trailing 14-10 here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see what they do. They've got all 3 timeouts to work with, but so do the Chargers as well. All right, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Out the shotgun, take the snap. Chargers sending forward. Carr has time. Carr throws it up there, and he throws it away, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 10 coming up. So we got 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and 10. Let's see if the Raiders can convert or if the Chargers can get a stop. They also have all 3 timeouts to work with, so they'll have plenty of time as well to try to add on some more points. Ooh, so now they throw a late flag, a very late flag on the play for intentional grounding. So, ooh, what a penalty right there. So, yeah, so that penalty right there is going to back them up. Loss of down. Let's see. Mike says the best team. I'm Mafia Nation, Mafia son. All right, so we have the referee right now explaining to the coaches what's happening here, but we got 3rd and 23 coming up here for the Raiders from their own 35-yard line. Remember, a minute 5 left to go here before the half. Both teams with all 3 timeouts to work with. All right, here we go. They're going to line up in the shotgun. They're going to hand to Richards up the middle. And so Richards, he has a lane. And wow, he's going to pick up 22 of the 23 yards that they needed. So wow, what a big-time play for the Raiders on that one. So even though he didn't get the first down there, the Raiders, they called a timeout there. And so you have to think they'll probably go for it there and try to score. So that's a big-time run right there by Richards. So now 4th and 1 at the Chargers 43-yard line. Let's see what the Raiders do. Again, they just called a timeout here, so they got 2 timeouts left to work with. Chargers have all 3. There's 56 seconds left to go before the half. They got Marcus Mariota coming in here, so you know what that means. And so, yeah, a lot of people aren't happy right now on the field. The fans think that it is a first down, but right now it's 4th and 1. Let's hold everything now. So the officials are running out there. All right, so we have that play under review. And so that was right now it goes down as a 22-yard run. They needed 23 yards. And so we'll see if he did indeed pick up the first down before he was down. If so, that would be huge there for the Raiders. Let's see. He who knows says, I'm not trying to be mean, so you better not take that offensively. All is good. All is good. Jay says, you destroyed us earlier this year. Let's see. Mike says, we're going to put it on repeat. And so there you go. Everyone pronounced it wrong. And so, yeah, I wasn't even going to do that one, Mike. I wasn't even going to do that one. Just for you. Mike says, my pastor's a Georgia football fan. He says it's Georgia versus some other dumb team or something. It was funny. Oh, wow. So, yeah, tomorrow is that game. We will see if Georgia will put up a better fight than they did the first time around. That is for sure. Mike says, oh, Bears perfected. He and his bro played there. Yeah, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. Again, we're at the commercial right now because the replay booth, they buzzed in, said they want to take a look at it and see if it is going to be a first down for the Raiders. And so until we find out clarification on that, all we know is that as of right now, if the play stands, we're looking at 4th and 1 for the Raiders at the Chargers 43-yard line with 56 seconds left to go. They'll go for it either way, it seems like. But if it's overturned, it'll be a first down for the Raiders and the fresh new set of downs to work with. We'll figure it out. Let's see, Jay says, Chiefs host the Steelers unless a tie happens tonight. And so, Big Ben versus my homeboy. And so Skull says, well, I got to go. I'll be on your stream tomorrow night. Hey, I appreciate you for coming through, Skull. You have a good night and have a great start to your week tomorrow. Appreciate you for coming through and looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. But thank you so much. And again, while we're at the commercial, guys, now is an excellent time to make sure that you press the thumbs up button if you have not already. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel to be alerted of future streams as well, along with NFL content and news also. Okay, so the call has been reversed. It is a first down by the Raiders. So, yeah, that was a huge run there by Richard to pick up that first down. So now they got a first down, new set of downs to work with here. Let's see what the Raiders do. 56 seconds to work with, 2 timeouts, trailing 14-10. Let's see what the Raiders got in store for us. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Carr making adjustments here. Richard is the back. 5 seconds on the play clock. Carr takes the snap. Chargers sending 4. Carr's going to run up the middle, and he's going to get back to line of scrimmage there. 49 seconds there. Raiders burn their second timeout. So that time he felt the rush, tried to run, and they ended up calling the timeout there. So we got 2nd and 10 coming up here from the from the Chargers 42-yard line. Let's see, Jay says, Eckler is what the Chiefs wanted Edwards-Helaire to be. And so, hey, that would have been nice. That would have been nice. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Trips towards the top of the formation, 1 receiver towards the bottom. And we've got another stoppage here. This time it's the Chargers calling their first timeout. So the Chargers just called their timeout, so we'll pause for that. Let's see, Mike says, Eckler, he is on the real deal, Holyfield. That's funny, Mike. That is funny. Mike says, big question for me, where will it go? And so, let's see. Malik Willis, where will he go? That is the question for sure. Because, I mean, I think a lot of teams, they got to wait till later in the draft. They want a quarterback. But that is a good question. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Carr takes a snap. Carr's moving to the left. He throws it deep. And it is, look at that, a penalty. A penalty. And so, wow, way to bail a guy out. So now we've got a penalty there against what's looking to be against the Chargers. Oh, man, come on. That was so you look at where the football was. Wow. Wow. All right, so after that pass and after the pass interference here, I know we've had a lot of stoppage so far here as of late. But, that's a pass interference call there. So the Raiders take over 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Let's see what happens here. Carr up under center. Multiple tight ends, 1 back in the backfield. Take the snap. Hands to Josh Jacobs off the left side, and he's going to get into the end zone there. That's a touchdown for the Raiders. A 1-yard touchdown to cap off the drive there for the Raiders. And so for this one, 7 plays, 75 yards, 1 minute, 15 seconds. Off the clock, saving 37 seconds and 2 timeouts for the Chargers to work with. They're up 16-14, pinning the extra point. It's going to be 17-14 Raiders. And so you think about this drive. They were 3rd and 23. They ran the ball on the draw, and they were able to pick up 23 yards. Again, the replay booth had to kick in to give them the first down there. And then the pass interference call that put them at the 1-yard line. Then to cap it off with a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So how about that for the Raiders? After everything they've been through this season, to be in this position right here, it's got to feel good for Derek Carr. You remember back in 2016, I think it was 2016, when the Raiders made the playoffs, but Derek Carr, he was injured then, so he did not get to play in that game. So he's still trying to get to play his first playoff game. Let's see, Mike says, hot take, Big Ben 1 more year. I've heard a lot of people say that, Mike, with Big Ben 1 more year. I think he's legitimately done after this, like really done. Like once they're done this year, he's done. All right, but here we go, guys. Second quarter, Raiders lead this one 17-14, 37 seconds left to go for the Chargers to work with and 2 timeouts. Let's see what Justin Herbert and company can do. You know he can scramble, so if you have all the guys distracted by the receivers, I would not be surprised if he takes off and get a big gain on the scramble or something like that to get him in field goal range. But let's see what happens with the kickoff first. Raiders kick things off. No return on this one for the Chargers, so they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Let's see what Justin Herbert and company can do. Down by 3, 17-14. Raiders leading this one. Let's see what the Chargers can do. So far, Justin Herbert, 12 of 17, 106 yards passing, and a touchdown. He's only ran it one time for -1 yards. Mike says that the Panthers lose, and so absolutely. I can't remember the final score, but I know they lost. Here we go, Herbert fills it. Oh, ball deflected, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Raiders with 32 seconds left to work with from their own 25-yard line. I'm sorry, for the Chargers. Okay, so the final score of that game was 41-17, Mike, in terms of the Panthers losing to the Buccaneers. Great job by the Raiders there, getting through there, bringing pressure, getting the hand up, and deflecting that football. All right, here we go, 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. Herbert takes a snap. Herbert feels the pressure. He's going to run. And so Herbert chooses to go out of bounds there, picks up 2 yards on the play. 24 seconds left before the half. So now we got 3rd and 8 coming up here from their own 27-yard line. 24 seconds left against the Chargers with 2 timeouts. All right, here we go, guys. 3rd and 8 coming up here. Herbert takes a snap. Throws it incomplete in the direction of Mike Williams, but there is a flag, and so that's probably going to be on the defense there. Let's see what they call. We've got 19 seconds left before the half. Ooh, so this is on the offense there for holding. So that penalty is declined, and so they will punt the ball there. Let's see, 4th and 8 coming up here from their own 27-yard line. They will punt the ball. And let's see, he who knows says, I think people forget that Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson had some legendary seasons. Even though they didn't win the Super Bowl, they did not fail by any means. And so, oh yeah, I definitely remember they had some pretty good seasons and stuff getting in there. I felt like there was a couple times where it felt like every other year they were getting into the playoffs and all like that. I forget the coach that they had at that time, but there was this one coach back when they had obviously Ndamukong Suh and company, and that kid from Auburn, I forget his name, and all like that. Those guys in the defensive line, and so yeah, they have some interesting teams. I will say that they really did. And so let's see. You know, it says if I were the Packers, I would trade Jordan Love and try to get like a 2nd or 3rd round quarterback because Jordan Love is not the answer. He's not it. All right, here we go. 4th and 13 coming up here for the Chargers. Eight seconds to go on the play clock. They snap it, punt the ball. Hunter Renfrow makes one guy miss. Takes it all the way to the 36-yard line, so 10 seconds left to go in the half here for the Raiders. Let's see what they do with the football here. But with just 10 seconds and one timeout, but from the 36-yard line, they probably can take a deep shot, maybe even cross the middle if they wanted to and all like that, or either do a quick pass for about 5-8 yards out of bounds. We'll see which direction they take there. But, yeah, you got to be quick with it and protect the football. Let's see. Jay says, feel like the Cowboys Bucks opener was just yesterday. Season has gone by too fast. And so, yes, it has. They gave us an extra week, and it still has gone by way too fast. Let's see. Mike says Calvin Johnson, one of my favorites. And so, definitely the kid went to Georgia Tech and all like that. I mean, who would have thought Georgia Tech would have produced him, given the fact that they don't really pass the ball like that, especially during his time. There was more so running the ball. All right, but Derek Carr comes out there and takes a knee, and that's going to take us to the half here. And at the half, the Raiders are leading 17-14 over the Chargers, separated by 3 points. What a first half. And, hey, the Chargers will get the football first in the second half. And so this has been a very good game so far, and I got to feel it's going to get even better in the second half. So much on the line, everything on the line, basically for both of these teams. So we'll see how things play out in the second half. So Mike says, who's the Chiefs' best running back? And so, if you're talking about right now, it'll be Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But if you mean like ever, then, hey, that's a good question. You could go the legendary Priest Holmes. You could also go to a guy that replaced him, Larry Johnson. Those are some directions you could take as well. But I think you mean this season. So, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is running back number one for them. Let's see. Jay says ever. And you say maybe Priest Holmes if you're talking best ever for Kansas City. When you say currently, I like Darrell Williams, and so Darrell, he's pretty solid. Comes in there and gets it done and stuff. And he may be the more effective one, honestly. But running back one is Clyde Edwards-Helaire for the Chiefs. Let's see. Braden says Derek Carr looks like Sid from Toy Story and has the same hair as Marv from Home Alone. Nice. Let's see. Mike says, JB, would you call a playoff game if your team was in it? I wouldn't. And so, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely would. I mean, I'm a good sport about it and stuff like that. And so, but I know some people, it's a lot more difficult for them to do their team and all like that. I remember when me and the Sports Splits loved the Sports Splits and all like that. But yeah, he took his Panthers game pretty hard on that one. I remember that one. But yeah, I mean, hey, best case scenario, we go out there and win. Worst case scenario, you will see my frustration and stuff like that if my team starts losing. But I'll still, keep it pretty good, though. I'll keep it pretty calm, though, considering the circumstances. But absolutely. And so Mike says, Buzz. And so Mike says, Marv, the sticky bandit. And so, good old Marv. And so, Andrew, what's good? What's good with you? And you say Uncle Frank from Home Alone, right? And so, from Home Alone. Nice. Brandon says, Mike, yep. And so let's see. Mike says, experts now like these quarterbacks. Matt Carroll first to the Broncos. And so I personally, if I'm the Broncos, I'm trying to trade for a veteran quarterback first and foremost. We've got a team that can come in here and win ball games now. You bring in a rookie quarterback, you just never know what you're getting sometimes. There's always that risk that comes with it. Obviously, if you can't acquire one via trade and it falls to you, then sure. But if I'm the Broncos, I want a veteran quarterback. I really want a veteran quarterback, especially this year. Now, if I'm the Steelers, drafting a rookie quarterback for the future, I'm okay with that. But for a team like the Broncos, get you a veteran quarterback. Let's see. Mike says, Washington taking Pittsburgh, Kenny Pickett. I personally think Pittsburgh drafts him. I think Pittsburgh ends up drafting him. But we'll see how it plays out. Mike says, everyone's got a price. Would he come back for $1 million? And so, who you talking about? Kenny Pickett to Pittsburgh for $1 million? And so, you can make much more in the NFL. Let's see. There you go. But yeah, I mean, today was definitely an interesting game. And so just to recap some of the other scores real quick that did take place. Again, if you're just tuning in, the Raiders are leading 17-14 over the Chargers here at the half. First quarter was all Raiders. They led 10-0. But second quarter, Chargers scored the first 14 in the second quarter. But the Raiders scored the last one, and they have the lead 17-14 in this one. And so, absolutely. Let's see where we are right now. But yeah, in terms of some of the scores now, Minnesota, they went out there, got that victory. I saw some nice passes by Kirk Cousins from the glimpses that I did see of the game. They won 31 to 17. Washington, they beat the Giants 22 to 7. The Giants, they tried doing a quarterback sneak on like third and long from I think their own like 5-yard line or something crazy like that. That was insane. That was just insane. They weren't even trying at that point. The Saints dropped 30 points on the Falcons defense. They won 30 to 20. Buffalo got the W against the Jets, pulled away and won 27-10. Miami, they kept their win streak at home against the Patriots alive, winning 33 to 24. And Tampa Bay, they won 41-17. I know Mike Evans got banged up in that one, but he continued to play through it. They did lose another receiver, forget his name. Seahawks are winning 30. Well, they won 38 to 30 over the Cardinals, and that one big time loss for the Cardinals. And then you had the 49ers pulled it off in overtime over the Rams, showing that the 49ers, they just happen to have the Rams number, and they won 27-24. And so obviously from the day before Saturday, the Chiefs, they won against the Broncos, had to come back and do it, but they did it. And then you had the Cowboys, they won against the Eagles 51-26 in that one. Cannot forget, though, the Steelers. They beat the Ravens 16-14 in overtime. You had the Browns without Baker Mayfield getting the W against the Bengals without Joe Burrow in that one, 21-16. Detroit, they got the W against Green Bay 37-30. And you also had Tennessee win 28-25 over the Houston Texans. And Indianapolis faltered to the Jaguars, which opened the door for many teams, gave them possibilities and hopes of actually making the playoffs when the Jaguars beat them 26-11. Carson Wentz was throwing interceptions left and right. Let's see, Mike says, kids are afraid of the dark. He says, dang Panthers. And so Andrew says, who do you want to win, Mike? Let's see, Mike says, I watched the movie Stillwater thinking it was Matt Damon working on an old rig or in Mars or something. It was garbage. I hear you. Again, if you're just tuning in right now, we are at the half right now, but the Raiders are leading 17-14. Chargers will get the football first when we come back in the third quarter of this one. All right, let's see where we are right now in terms of thumbs up. And we are at, 1 second. All right, so right now we are currently at 13 thumbs up at the moment. So yeah, appreciate that, guys. Let's see if we can get a couple more going. Mike says that he's afraid of the Chargers pass and the Patriots run. And so that's fair. Mike says, how good is Love? Don't you have Rodgers? And so that is the question. Just how good is Jordan Love? You know, did they reach? And so if he turns out to not be what they really wanted, imagine if they used that first round pick on, I don't know, maybe another receiver or something like that, someone else that could have helped my man Jordan. That could have helped Aaron Rodgers, you know, even last year possibly. You know, a first round pick could have made a difference. And so let's see. Mike says, if I was a quarterback needy team, forget draft, backups, Trubisky, Ravens quarterback. Who else, JB? And so, yeah, okay. So, yeah, if you're a quarterback needy team and you're looking for potential guys that can come in there and just test the water and all like that, obviously you have the trades first and foremost. We know Deshaun Watson, he'll be made available via trade. We can't forget about him, even though he didn't play all year long. That's certainly an end to keep an eye out for. It seems the Seahawks are going to keep Russell Wilson. If you can't get Aaron Rodgers, you know, which most teams probably won't be able to be in that conversation, but you still try to get a guy like that. Aside from that, you look at some of the guys, see if Kirk Cousins does indeed stay down there in Minnesota. I think he does, but it's a possibility just to see, at least inquire about it, see if it's a possibility. Someone like him, Derek Carr, those guys, you know, their contract should be, I believe, up if I'm not mistaken. Aside from that, Honestly, I mean, I would not go the direction of anyone like a Sam Darnold or something like that. Stay away from those guys. Him, Cam Newton, just stay away from it, far away from it. Whatever Washington dumps into free agency, stay away from that as well. But basically, yeah, I mean, I feel like right now those quarterbacks who are backups, they're going to remain backups and stuff. Like now those like Mason Rudolph, I can see him being a starter for Pittsburgh next year, but that's just filling in for the guy that's already there if Big Ben does retire and stuff like that. But if you're a quarterback needy team, I mean, it may be the draft or trading for a guy, honestly. You can inquire and see about maybe a Marcus Mariota. I know last year there was some interest in Marcus Mariota. I don't know if that fire is still going to be there for him, but I've heard a couple things about Matt Ryan as well. I don't think the Falcons. I just don't see that happening. But I'll just say it just for the sake of it. But that's what I'm thinking. I mean, the draft would be tough to get someone that can come in day one and start. So, but that's a good question. That is a very good question. Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo is someone to keep an eye out for next year if you're looking for a quarterback. See how that goes. Another Browns said they're keeping Baker Mayfield. So we'll see how that plays out. But, yeah, Jimmy G is definitely a direction to keep an eye out for as well. Let's see, Mike says, Cowboys or Packers, who beat the Buccaneers. And so I personally feel between the two, who has the better chance of beating the Buccaneers? I would have to say, I mean, the Cowboys losing Micah Parsons, that was pretty big right there, losing Micah Parsons there. I just personally feel with Green Bay to be down in Green Bay and stuff like that. And I don't know. I personally been feeling Green Bay. I like them a little bit better in that matchup against the Buccaneers than the Cowboys. But, hey, if the Cowboys go out there like they did the first game, it'll be one heck of a matchup. But I got to go Packers this time around. Let's see. Mike says, Calvin underachieving. He was great, but he should have been the best. And so, let's see. Jay says, I really think if the Cowboys play the Bucs will beat them. So he thinks if the Cowboys match up against the Bucs will beat them. And so I'm highly concerned for 80s Eagles. Like the Eagles, I am highly concerned for their matchup against the Buccaneers and all like that. Like that is not the matchup I was hoping for them. Let's see. Mike says, I actually am not as fearful of the Chiefs. Okay. And so Mike says, did Sports Blitz throw his keyboard? He wanted to end the stream early at that point. He thought about ending the stream early, was very frustrated with his team and all like that during that one. But, yeah, definitely a lot of passion for his Panthers. That's for sure. Pure passion. Let's see. Mike says, Uncle Frank was cheapskate. That he was. Let's see. Mike says, you can have Cam Newton, yikes. And so, yeah, stay away from that. Let's see. Andrew says the 49ers may be a sneaky team. And so, yeah, I said it last night. The 49ers, they are a team to keep an eye out for. They can get past this first task, and all like that, then, yeah, keep an eye out for them because they're a team that can match up two of the other two. They've got two teams in their division that made the playoffs and stuff like that they'll match up pretty good against. And then you think of a team that would give Tom Brady a hard time, that defense line, the 49ers, they have the pieces to do it. Same with the Packers. They have the pieces to match up against a team like Green Bay. We've seen the 49ers in the past have success against the Packers. And so that's certainly something to keep an eye out for, those San Francisco 49ers and how they're going to do. But consistency is going to be important for these Niners here in the playoffs. But, hey, we know George Kittle, he can go off as well. So, absolutely, I totally agree with you, Andrew, on that one. Mike says Big Ben. And so I think Big Ben retires. I'm pretty much sold that this is his last year here. All right, here we go, guys. Third quarter about to be on the way here. Kickoff on the way. And so here we go. Chargers on the return. He's at the 10. He's at the 15, 20. Makes a guy miss 25. Brought down at about the 29-yard line for the Chargers. So there they go, 1st and 10 at the Chargers, 29-yard line. So here we go, Chargers with the football, trailing 17-14 at the very beginning here of the third quarter. Let's see. Jay says 49ers versus Cowboys will be TV ratings bonanza. You're right about that. We love those classic matchups. And, hey, historically, there's been some good matchups between them. But here we go. Chargers in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Herbert's looking, throws it to the left side, and it's completed by Guyton. He's going to pick up 7 yards on the play. 2nd and 3 coming up here at the Chargers' 36-yard line. Andrew says, are the Cardinals going to play the Rams? Yes, they are. The Cardinals will be the 5 seed. Rams will be the 4 seed. They will match up against each other in what should be a very good contest there. 2 teams that are very familiar with each other. That's going to be fun to see. Here we go, guys. 2nd and 3. Herbert up under center, play fake. Herbert throws it deep to the left, and he has his tight end, Jared Cook. And so Jared Cook cooks up 42 yards on the play, takes it all the way to the Raiders' 22-yard line. That's 1st and 10 for the Chargers at the Raiders' 22-yard line after picking up 42 yards to the tight end, Jared Cook. So Jared Cook coming alive here late in the season. That's always good to see when a guy starts playing good this late. He's got 4 catches, 80 yards in this one. I had him on one of my fantasy football teams. Would have loved for him to do that earlier in the season. Would have definitely helped me out. All right, this time they got 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. They put Guyton in motion, take the snap. They're going to hand the ball to Eckler off the left side there, and he's going to get brought down there. And so lost 3 yards on the play off the left end. Raiders did a good job of containment on that outside on that play. 2nd and 13 coming up from the Las Vegas 25-yard line. All right, so all right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 13 coming up here. Shotgun formation. Herbert takes the snap. He's looking. And they got to him and they sacked him. They brought him down. He's going to lose 10 yards on the sack. So we got 3rd and 23 coming up here for the Chargers. Big time sack there for the Raiders. So that's going to move them back. So now we're looking at the Raiders 35-yard line. So now if you're the Chargers, you're thinking you need a couple yards there to try to get a 1st down. Let's see. Mike says, no, I'm not sharing Eagles' chances. Might get back to 80s. Meanwhile, Herbert takes a snap there. They're going to throw the ball there to the back of the backfield. Austin Eckler, he picks up about 3 yards on the play. So now we've got 4th down coming up. 4th and 21 from the Las Vegas 33-yard line. So now that's going to bring out the field goal unit to try to tie this one up. Here in the 3rd quarter, with 12 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Kicking has been such an issue for the Chargers for so many years. And so now we've got Hopkins. He's came in here. He's been so good for the Chargers. Can he come through when they need him the most? 51-yard field goal attempt. Snap is good. Kick is up. And, oh, man, he cooked that. He hooked that one way too much to the left. And so no good. The kick is no good, wide left. And so the Chargers come away empty-handed off of this possession, and the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Let's see. Mike says, this could be worst quarterback draft since Landry, Geno, and Glennon. And so, that's right. I must forget that Glennon was there. You cannot forget E.J. Manuel off of that draft class as well. You know, that was he was definitely a part of that draft class. I believe he was the only 1st-round pick of that draft class, E.J. Manuel. And so for me, I think of that draft class that had, what was his kid? Jake Locker, and there were some other quarterbacks. I can't remember their names, but That was a terrible draft class as well. Absolutely. But right now we're at the commercial, guys, because the Chargers just missed that 51-yard field goal attempt. And so it continues. The pain, the agony of missed field goals. Will that come back to haunt the Chargers this time here? Hey, we'll find out, but it's not a good look to miss a field goal here in the third quarter. We'll see what the Raiders can do with the football as they lead this one 17-14. Here in the third quarter, 11 minutes and 42 seconds left to work with in the third quarter. Meanwhile, guys, don't forget to make sure that you guys press the thumbs up button. If you're someone that's tuning in for maybe the first time, or either you're just not subscribed, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, as we will be doing play-by-plays regularly throughout the playoffs, as well as tomorrow for the national championship game. You're going to want to make sure you are subscribed to be notified of which games will be streamed, as well as other sport news as it continues to happen, with a lot of coaching news that will transpire. And not only that, also we're talking about the NFL offseason. When it does happen, you'll definitely want to make sure you guys are up to date with that information as well. Ooh. All right, so looking at the schedule there. So I'll definitely be streaming that Monday night game. And then, all right, that'll be interesting. I'll take some time to think about that the Sunday matchup, which matchup I like best. I may just go off of best matchup come for the Sunday game. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Derek Carr up under center, takes it, gonna hand it to the back there, and off the right side, Josh Jacobs picks up 2 yards from the play. 2nd and 8 coming up from the Las Vegas 43-yard line. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 8 coming up here at the Las Vegas 43-yard line, and let's see what they do with the football here. All right, they got 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. They got a tight end and Hunter Renfrow towards the top of the formation. Carr takes a snap there, feels the pressure, and he just ends up throwing that one away in the direction of Hunter Renfrow this time. 3rd and 8 coming up. So now we got 3rd and 8 coming up here. Let's see if the Raiders can convert, or with the Chargers defense get a stop and get the football back. All right, so we go, guys. 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Raiders from their own 43-yard line. Again, they lead 17-14, trying to convert on 3rd down. Carr takes the snap, throws it, and it is, he missed his receiver, Jones. He's missed Jones a couple times today. A couple times. Early in that first half, they had a touchdown, but he missed them. He was wide open going deep, but he missed them, and so they've missed him quite a few today. All right, so you got the punt unit out there on 4th and 8. Cole punts the ball for the Raiders. Let's see if there will be a return by the Chargers. Fair catch assembled, caught at the 9-yard line. So the Chargers will take over 1st and 10 from their own 9-yard line. We did see them drive it about 90 yards when they started back from their own 10 in the first half. So let's see if they can duplicate a drive like that and put together a touchdown drive here, or if the Raiders defense will get a stand here. We'll find that out when we come back from the commercial. So far in this game, though, Justin Herbert, 15-22 passing, 157 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, been sacked 1 time. And for the Raiders, Derek Carr, he's 9-18, 107 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, no interception. He's been sacked twice in this one. And as for the Raiders on the ground, as a team, 15 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown. You've got Richard. He's got 2 carries for 24 yards. He's the leading rusher for the Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 11 carries, 22 yards. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, you've got Austin Eckler, 10 carries, 50 yards, so averaging 5 yards a carry. Got a touchdown as well. Justin Jackson, 3 carries, 20 yards. And Justin Herbert, he's ran it 2 times for just 1 yard in this one. Let's see. Jay says, I love these types of games, season on the line. And so, you cannot ask for anything better than to end up getting a game in which it means something to both teams. Win and you're in. Bring your best football. Got to love those matchups. And let's see, Mike says, does Fitzpatrick retire? And so that's a great question. Does Ryan Fitzpatrick retire? I personally I feel like last year he was starting to debate retiring until Washington, made him feel good. Like, yeah, you can come here and beat a piece for us. And so I don't think he comes back as a backup. So unless there's a guaranteed starting role for him, I think he goes ahead and retire at this point. I think so. He's had a nice run, especially towards the end. I think he's ready to step away from it. All right, but here we go, guys. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 9-yard line. Let's see what they do. Herbert up under center. Guyton goes in motion. They're going to hand it to Austin Eckler off the left side there. And so Austin Eckler picks up about 6 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 4 for the Chargers from their own 15-yard line. All right, so there is an injury there by the Raiders player. They're helping them get to the sideline there. That is Perryman. All right, but here we go, guys. 2nd and 4 coming up. Again, we're still here in the 3rd quarter. 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Raiders lead this one 17-14 in this one. Again, for both teams, win and you're in. So winning is the name of the game. Herbert takes a snap, fakes it to the back, throws to the receiver, Guyton. Guyton, he's going to come up about a yard and a half shy of the 1st down there. And so 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 1 from the Chargers from their own 18-yard line. Let's see. Mike says, does Ron Rivera get fired? And so that is a very good question. I thought about it. I think it's a potential that he could get fired, but it's all about who can you bring in to replace him. And so I think because of that, he gets brought back for 1 more year. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, 3rd and 1, they take the snap. They hand it to the back, Austin Eckler, and Austin does everything he can to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he is short. He is short. So 4th down coming up here. So the Raiders got to stop there. I don't think the Chargers would go for it this close to their own end zone. That would be pure madness if they did. You go ahead and punt the football. And so they're going for it. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? They're going to go for it? That's madness. Someone called a timeout. Let the clock run out. Don't go for it. That is madness. They snapped the ball. They hand it to Austin Eckler, and oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Austin Eckler, he got hit in the backfield, lost 2 yards. That was a terrible play call. You cannot continue to keep going for it on 4th down anytime you don't want to punt the ball. This is not Madden, okay? You don't just go for it anytime you feel like it. They were backed up from this close to their own end zone. You just got stopped the play before for about a yard, and you go for it on 4th and 1. There's a reason why we have special teams units that come out and punt the football. Wow. That's going to be one that cost you. That could very well cost them. Special teams is hurting them here in the third quarter. They missed the field goal. Well, I should say the lack of not putting your special teams out in this case, but still, that was a terrible play. Let's see if the Raiders can make them pay. They got Marcus Mariota out there. He motions to the shotgun. Ooh, in the back, takes a snap there. And so Darren Waller gets it off the right side, and he picks up 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up from the Chargers' 12-yard line. But I think Ron Rivera keeps his job. I think he narrowly keeps his job. But he'll definitely be on the hot seat for next season. Let's see. Mike says, Bills had Hopkins. He stink. And so, but yeah, that was a huge mistake. A huge mistake by the Chargers coach going forward on that 4th down. It makes no sense to me. You're just too close to your own end zone. It makes no sense. Third quarter, plenty of time, down by 3. That's crazy. Here we go, Derek Carr. He has it. He sees the rush. He's running. He throws it away, incomplete. 3rd and 6 coming up. Derek Carr getting up slow. So here we are in the third quarter. Raiders up by 3, 17-14. In the third quarter, 8 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Mike says, Chargers coach got praised on his going forward throughout the year, even beat the Chiefs. And so, hey, that may be the case, but that was not the time to roll the dice. But here we go. Derek Carr throws it. Incomplete in the direction of Darren Waller there in the end zone. Incomplete. So 4th down coming up. So they got gifted, excellent field position. And what do they do with it? Nothing. But they're in opportunity now to go ahead and take the 3 points, get a field goal here, extend the lead, make it 20-14. Let's see if they can convert on the field goal attempt. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt. All right, here we go, guys. 31-yard field goal attempt. Kick is on the way, and it is good. So the Raiders extend their lead 20-14. They got 3 points off of the defensive stop that the defense did, where the Chargers coach lost his mind on that one and went for it, and it didn't pay off. But the Raiders only got 3. So let's see if the Chargers can go ahead and try to get a touchdown on this drive to make up for it and try to get the lead. Again, we're here in the third quarter score right now. Raiders 20, Chargers 14. 8 minutes and 3 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. All right, so we're at the commercial right now, but when we come back, we will get to see the Chargers with the football again and see what they do this time out. But yeah, again, right now we're currently at the commercial. Again, Raiders leading this one 20-14 right now in the third quarter. Still got 8 minutes and 3 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And just to recap the stats so far, passing the football, Justin Herbert, 16-23, 160 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, no interception, sacked just once. Derek Carr, 9-20, 107 yards through the air, 1 touchdown, no interception, sacked 2 times so far today. All right, so here we go, guys. Kickoff's about to be on the way here. Let's see if the Chargers can return this one or if they'll just go ahead and take a touchback. All right, kickoff's on the way. No return on this one, so we're going to have a touchback here. So 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 25-yard line. Let's see what Justin Herbert and company can do with the offense this time. All right, here you go. Herbert up under center here. Tight end goes in motion. Now Palmer goes in motion. They take the snap there. Going to hit the Austin Eckler off the right side, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the carry there. So now we got 2nd and 3 coming up here. So 2nd and 3 at the Chargers 32-yard line. All right, so doing a hurry-up offense here. Herbert in the shotgun. Take the snap. Fakes it to the back. Herbert's looking. He's going to go deep across the middle, and it's always dropped by Keenan Allen there. Oh, he had it, and he just never – well, he never had it. It was a good pass there, just never had it. That was a big-time drop. On 3rd and 3, Herbert has it. He's looking. He tries to run. Oh, and he gets sacked on the play. Sacked on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down. So excellent job by the Raiders defense on that one. All right, so we got the punt team out here for the Chargers. Again, 3rd quarter, 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the third. Raiders leading 20-14, and the Chargers are about to punt the football to the Raiders. Let's see what the Raiders do with this one. Will they return it? Hunter Renfrow catches at the 20. He's going to return it. He's got it at the 30, all the way to about the 32-yard line. Oh, there is a penalty. You see both the Raiders and the Chargers here crowding up here. Let's see. Jay says, I feel like this would be a close finish. Yeah, I agree with you there. Close finish there. But hey, that's all we can hope for here on this stream is that it's a close finish, regardless of who wins. We want a good game. So they're going to call unnecessary roughness there against the defense on that one. All right, so they're going to go to the commercial here. But, yeah, we're going to have the Raiders take over 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line here after that penalty. And we'll see what the Raiders can do with the football here, leading 20-14 here in the 3rd quarter with 6 minutes, 31 seconds left to go here before the 4th quarter. Let's see. Jay says thoughts on Derek Carr. So for Derek Carr, I mean, I feel like he's good enough to where you don't move on from him because you can definitely do a lot worse. You can definitely do a lot worse from Derek Carr. When he's at his best, he's great, but there's some times where I'm just looking like you just need to find a way to motivate your team and stuff. But this year, it was not on him. He did the most with what he had, Obviously, losing your head coach. You lose your speedster at wide receiver and Henry Ruggs III. You lose those guys and stuff like that. The team obviously is making the news for all the wrong things. Josh Jacobs, he's in the lineup. He's out the lineup. Kenyon Drake the same. Darren Waller, he's not having the year that you expected. He's hurt all the time. But through it all, you find a way for the Raiders to continue to bounce back and stuff like that. He has that toughness that we've been questioning his first couple years in the league. I think he's shown it at the show. He has that toughness there. And so he fits what the Raiders need and stuff like that. Now, you still need pieces around him to help him, but I think he is a good quarterback in the NFL. Although to win Super Bowls, most of the time you need at least a great quarterback, but I think he is a good quarterback is how I see Derek Carr. A good quarterback to have, but yeah, good enough to keep you competing for playoffs year in and year out. But not enough to where you can, go out there and constantly be winning Super Bowls left and right. Let's see. Mike says, Star Raiders D players who stand out. And so you got that, what's his name? Crosby. I forget his first name, like Max Crosby or something. I know he's a Pro Bowler that they mentioned. Meanwhile, another pass there in the direction of Darren Waller and another incompletion. But yeah, for that Raiders defense, though, aside from maybe the D-line, I can't really think too much of who's some standouts for the Raiders. Let's see. Jay says, has Derek Carr ever played in a playoff game? He has not. He has led the Raiders to the playoffs. He took them to the promised land, but he never stepped foot in the playoffs because he was injured, knocked out, and so he was unable to play when they made it back in like 2016 or something like that. They ended up starting the kid. I forget his name, but he was from Michigan State at quarterback. I forget his name, though. But they ended up starting him in the playoffs. But here we go, 3rd and 6. Let's see. Braden says, looks like your Pats are playing on, you meant Saturday on that one. And so, yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, okay, so are we going to be playing middle today or later on? I'm like, well, at least I know we're playing Saturday, so it won't be that long a wait. Meanwhile, Derek Carr moving around the pocket there. He throws it on the run and it's caught by Edwards. What a completion. It was 3rd and 6. They picked up the first down, 30 yards from that pass to Edwards. Now we got 1st and 10 from the Chargers, 49-yard line for the Raiders, who's already leading this one 20-14. But yeah, I did notice that. I was looking at it. I was like, okay, so either way, we're going to be playing on Saturday. And it's like, you know what? I like it. Find out early on. So if we do get that W, we at least have a couple extra days to rest and prepare and all like that. I'm all for it. All right, here we go. Carr up under center. One back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. They're going to hand it to the back. And so Josh Jacobs off the left side there. And look at him go. And he's going to pick up about 6-7 yards on that carry. 2nd and 3 coming up from the Chargers. 42-yard line for the Raiders, who's already leading this one 20-14 here in the 3rd quarter. Jay says, oh, that's right. It was Connor Cook from Michigan. That's the kid, Connor Cook. That's who it was starting that game for the Raiders in that playoff game. Derek Carr had gotten hurt, and that one couldn't play, so Connor Cook had to come in there. And, yeah, let's just put it this way. It was done before it got started with him in there at quarterback. All right, the Raiders going to go trips towards top of the formation. One receiver towards the bottom. Now they put a receiver in motion. They're going to hand it to the back, Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs makes one guy miss, and he picks up the first down off the right side, gets 5 yards on the play, big-time run. We got 4 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Again, Raiders lead 20-14 over the Chargers so far in this one. Let's see. Mike says, no dunking on Mike if you beat us. Bad, JB. I don't know about bad. For us, a win is a win, so There it is, but hey, no guarantee that I won't be. I know you guys like to, slam people on tables and stuff, but I might be jumping on tables or something like that if we happen to pull that one off. But I really hope that Mac Jones goes out there and plays his best football. Meanwhile, Derek Carr, he's running around. He's looking lost. He just throws that one away. There is a penalty, though. There's going to be a penalty. Derek Carr, he's happy. That means it's going to be on the defense there. Defensive holding. So defensive holding, 5-yard penalty, and a first down there to work with for the Raiders, 1st and 10 from the Chargers' 32-yard line. Mike says if no charges on Watson, by now he's probably good to go. And so, even then, it's more so just the image, I guess, that the NFL is more so concerned about because of the allegations right now. So unless things escalate even worse than now, he should be good to go come the offseason. They're going to hand the ball to Josh Jacobs there off the left side, picks up 3 yards there. So 2nd and 7 coming up at the Chargers 29-yard line. So yeah, he should be. I would think he should be good to go. But we'll find out, I guess, more clarifications over the offseason. Let's see. Jay says the Chiefs get the Sunday night wild card game on NBC. And so, absolutely. And so Braden says, Connor Cook beat your Buckeyes twice. That's why it did not hurt me to see that man fail at the highest level as quickly as he did. Thanks for reminding me that. Meanwhile, they hand the ball. They throw the ball there to the tight end, the backup tight end, that is. And so he picks up 6 yards. And so now we've got 3rd and 1 coming up at the Chargers 23-yard line. Yes, those were some painful losses there. Let's see. Mike says Watson will be the most wanted if he don't have any risk. And so, definitely. If they can go ahead and just negate that risk there, absolutely. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 1 coming up. They got Marcus Mariota in. You know what that means. And he's going to fake it to the back, and he keeps it himself, shakes a guy off, and takes it all the way to the 8-yard line of the Chargers there. That's a 15-yard run by Marcus Mariota off the right tackle there. Now we got 1st and goal at the Chargers 8-yard line here. So far in this drive, 8 plays, 75 yards, about 4 minutes and 35 seconds term time possession off the clock. All right, so they snap the ball there. They hand it to the back, up the middle. And so Jacobs picks up 2 yards from the carry, taking it to the 6-yard line. Now we got 2nd and goal from the Chargers' 6-yard line. 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders currently lead 20-14, trying to make it a 2-possession game here late in the 3rd quarter. Jay says Chargers got to be ready for Mariota run. He always runs when in. I'm right there with you. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and goal. Trips towards the top of the formation. Carr takes the snap there. Throws it to the bottom of the screen. And almost a good catch, but he dropped it incomplete. That was Edwards, the intended receiver there. He was 1-on-1, but he dropped it. 3rd and goal coming up. So 3rd and goal coming up, guys. Just 39 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, and then we have the 4th quarter coming up. Ooh, wait a minute. That may be a catch right there. That's got to be a catch right there. So the Raiders go ahead and burn their first time out. They want the booth to look. They want to replay. Jay says that's a catch. And then he says, never mind. And then Jay says, I think it just came out at the end. I think it came out at the end, but ultimately, if he had possession and stuff like it would be on the field and stuff, that'd be interesting. Wow, but all I see is the offense lining up here. So let's see. 3rd and goal from the 6. Shotgun formation here. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 running back. Let's see what happens. Carr takes a snap. Carr moves. Oh, he got hit. He threw it away, but he got hit. There is a penalty. There is a penalty. Another one against the Chargers. They just won't stop holding. If we hold on to our dreams the way that the Chargers are holding on to these Raiders right now, I'm telling you, we can really accomplish some things in life. But, man, they just won't let go. I mean, so many holding calls against the Chargers defense. Well, that's going to be a first down right there. So we go 1st and goal. They snap the ball from the 3. And Josh Jacobs, he gets forward and picks up about a yard in the play. 2nd and goal coming up from the Chargers too. Let's see, Mike says, so if my Bills win, I can spike the football because it's practically a layup for us, JB. Oh, oh, I hope we get that matchup, Mike. I hope we get that matchup between our 2 teams. Jay says it's going to be a tough 4th quarter for the Chargers. And so, oh, yeah, it's always tough coming back. Raiders playing with so much energy right now. And so the Chargers have yet to match that energy. Too many penalties, too many mistakes. And, hey, right now, it's tough to come back from that. But we'll find out. Again, right now we're at the commercial, end of the 3rd quarter. But when we come back, it's going to be the 4th quarter. And, hey, Raiders right now up 20-14. They're 2 yards away from the end zone. 2nd and goal. So far in this drive, 11 plays, 81 yards, 6 minutes and 31 seconds term time possession off the clock. And so if they punch it in there for a touchdown, look out. I expect Josh Jacobs to get a couple more carries and see if he can punch it in. But, yeah, just to recap, quarter by quarter so far, the Raiders, they jumped out first in this one. They were up 10-0 against the Chargers. But then the Chargers, they scored 2 touchdowns in the 2nd quarter. They were up 14-10. But then the Raiders got another touchdown before the half. And then out of the half in the 3rd quarter, Raiders, they got that field goal. And so here in the 4th quarter, they're looking to get the first touchdown of the 2nd half and try to make this a 2-score game. They are up by 6. So if the Raiders score a touchdown, expect them to go for 2 and try to make it a 2-touchdown game. Let's see. Jay says, who is the best Charger player ever? So when we say the best Charger player ever, it's hard for me not to be biased because I typically go off of guys that I've seen play. But if we're talking best ever, there's a lot of great players that came through the Chargers team. I can think of guys like, Kellen Winslow Sr. and all like that. I know he came through there. There's been a lot of great guys. Personally, for me, I was so fond of LaDainian Tomlinson and what he did for the Chargers during his time there. So I probably would say it would have to be LaDainian Tomlinson and everything that he meant for the Chargers. I would take that route, LaDainian Tomlinson. Let's see. Mike says Sean Merriman. And so Andrew says, has Herbert thrown a pick yet? And so he has not thrown an interception. Matter of fact, none of the quarterbacks have thrown an interception so far in this game. So there's been no interception so far in this one. But here we go. 2nd and goal. Marcus Mariota in the shotgun. You know what that means. He takes it, fakes to the back. He's going to keep it himself. And that nice tackle there by the Chargers there. And so we got 3rd and goal coming up. I think he probably should have considered handing that one off. He tried to score, though. I get it. He tried to score. Let's see. Jay says Antonio Gates or LT. And so, definitely can't go wrong with either one of those. Either one of those. Here we go for the Raiders. 3rd and goal. He's looking. He sees Hunter Renfrow, and he has a touchdown to his boy, Hunter Renfrow. That's going to be a 2-yard touchdown pass. Derek Carr to Hunter Renfrow. I get excited because I had that man on my fantasy football team. And so, yeah, definitely was a good choice by me to bring him on my fantasy football team, and it paid off. But, man, what a nice touchdown. So now I expect the Raiders to go for 2, make it a 2-touchdown game. Let's see how Shaq says. So, and what's good with you, as a Shaq? What's good with you? What's good with you? Tough for your Chicago Bears today, man, but what's good with you? You say such a bad penalty, they could have got to stop. And so, they've had quite a few bad penalties today. Quite a few bad penalties. Here we go, guys. They're going to go for 2 here. I would have brought in Marcus Mariota, but let's see what Derek Carr does. He throws to Hunter Renfrow, and so, this is looking real bad. And so, no good. No good. Yeah, I would have probably brought out Marcus Mariota for that 2-point conversion there, but it's no good. So the score right now is Raiders 26, Chargers 14 here in the early minute of the 4th quarter here with 14 minutes and 14 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Let's see, Mike says, Daryl, LaMonica, easy. Okay. Mike says, Adishak, long time. You say long, long time. How's your coach? And so let's see. Adishak says, what a clutch tackle. Wow. And so, that definitely was. That definitely was. Mike says Sean Merriman was on American Ninja. And so let's see. Adishak says, hey, what's up, Mike? And it seems like the Bears coach will be out after this season, hopefully. And so, I definitely believe so. Definitely believe so. Adishak says, it seems like the Steelers are playoff bound. Are you surprised Pittsburgh made it, JB? And so I was surprised and all like that because, I mean, everything they needed to happen and all like that. I was not surprised they beat the Ravens. I thought they were going to beat the Ravens, but I was surprised that Indianapolis just didn't show up against Jacksonville to that degree. So that part of it was surprising, and everything else that played out that needed to play out. But, hey, it happened. If you asked me a couple weeks, I thought they were dead, but hey, they found life. They found a reason to keep on. And so let's see if Pittsburgh can make a magical run for Big Ben. We'll find out. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. But hey, that was great there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's see. Meanwhile, my bad. I think I skipped one there. My bad. Hold on a second. Shaq says, did you see Clay came back tonight? I did not get to see it, but how do you perform? How do you perform? And so Shaq says, also the Bulls finally lost again, sadly. And so, hey, that just means time to start another win streak. But 80s, what's good with you? What's good with your 80s? How's it going, man? How has your Sunday been? You say, hey, JB, just stopping by. Good night. Hey, appreciate you for coming through. Have a good night and looking forward to hopefully seeing you on tomorrow night for the national championship game. But appreciate you for coming through. All right, here we go, guys. Early 4th quarter, Raiders leading 26-14 over the Chargers in this one. Kickoff about to happen here for the Raiders. Again, they just scored a touchdown, but they failed a 2-point conversion. They tried to make it a 2-touchdown game, but right now they lead by 12. Let's see. Ashak says, Ayo, the Sumo played great, though. He locked down Luke Donick. And so, hey, that's big. That's big. And so 80 says sad about the Eagles. And so, hey, you found out your Eagles matchup against the Buccaneers. And so don't know how you feel about that. But if you guys take out TB12, I won't be mad at all. I won't be mad at all. Let's see. 80 says good night. And so, yeah, good night to you, 80s. Again, thank you for coming through, man. And, yeah, have a good night. May this week be good to you. Here we go. Justin Herbert out the shotgun, takes it, throws it there across the middle, and it is caught there by Keenan Allen. Picks up 6 yards, second out coming up. So 2nd and 4 from the Chargers' 31-yard line. Down by 12. I'm expecting to see them continue to try to do the no huddle and see if they can get something going offensively. Let's see. You say big drive for LA. You say hoping this game doesn't end in a tie. But here we go, 2nd and 4. 2 receivers towards the top of the formation. And so they hand it to the back there, and Austin Eckler's going to lose a yard in the play, so we got 3rd and 5 coming up. That was Crosby with the stop. So Crosby, he is just taking over this game. He just looks like a Raider. He has the look of a Raider. Let's see, Mike says, don't tell 80s, JB. I got you. Jay says, if the Chargers score here, they will be back in it. But here they go, 3rd and 5 from their own 30. Justin Herbert with the football, feels the rush, tries to throw it, and it is picked off. He tried to force it, wasn't there, picked off. So the Raiders get the turnover, first interception of the game. Justin Herbert, he throws it, and so that's a pick for the Raiders. And so, yeah, they're all smiles right now, leading by 12 here in the 4th quarter. Still 12 minutes and 55 seconds left to go, but that is Casey Haywood with the interception. And so look at that. So let's see. Where am I at right now? Okay, okay, I was wondering what's going on with this thing here. But here we go. Carr at the shotgun, heads to the back. And so Josh Jacobs picks up the first down there. So we got 1st and 10 now at the Las Vegas 47-yard line. Gained 11 yards on the play off the right guard. Let's see. Mike says, yo, 80s, I like your team's odds. Look away awkwardly. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. But Jay says, horrible throw. Ashak says, oh, picked off. And so look at the emotion there by the Raiders on the sideline. They are absolutely feeling this one. They are hungry. They really want this one right here. 5 seconds left on the play clock. Carr out the shotgun, throws to Hunter Renfrow off the left side. He goes down, loses a yard there, but the clock keeps running. 12 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. They're up by 12, 26-14 right now. Let's see. Ashak says terrible pass. He's got to throw that one away. And so he tried to force it because they're already down by 2 scores. So he tried to force it. Mike says, JB, you need soundboard. And so, you know what? You're right. You're right. Let's see. Ashak says, bad blocking, no. All right, but here we go for the Raiders. Carr up under center. 2nd and 11. Takes the ball. Hands it to the back. Josh Jacobs cuts up the middle. Picks up about 7 yards on the play there. And so now we got 3rd and 4 coming up here from the Chargers' 47-yard line. 11 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Chargers have all 3 timeouts. Raiders have 2 timeouts. Let's see. Mike says, Chargers playoff chances, toilet, flush sound. Let's see. Jay says, if the Raiders win, who do they play next week? So if the Raiders were to win, who do the Raiders play next week? It won't. I don't think it would be the Chiefs. No, because the Chiefs will end up playing Pittsburgh. If the Raiders win, the Patriots play the Bills. So the Raiders would play the Bengals, I believe, if the Raiders win this game. They would play the Bengals. So, yeah, the Raiders win this. They would play the Bengals, and they just picked up a first down. He threw it to the back at the backfield there to Richards, and it was a first down, picked up 8 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 at the Chargers 39-yard line. Let's see if the Raiders can go ahead and win. Obviously, they want to win for so many reasons. They've been through so much. Obviously, the passing of John Madden, who was of himself a former Raiders coach. They want to win for him, his wife in attendance to the game as well. So the Raiders really want to win this game. Let's see if they can make this happen. Carr under center, hands to Josh Jacobs there, slides off of 1 tackle, off the left side there, picks up 5 yards off the left guard. 2nd and 5 coming up at the Chargers 34-yard line. 9 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Up by 12, 26-14. So let's see. Ashak says, I think Buffalo. And so, no, if the Raiders win, the Raiders will play the Bengals. Ashak says, big 3rd down. And then he says, 1st down. And then he says, big 1st down from Jacobs. That it was. But here they go, 2nd and 5. Carr's looking. Throws it up high. Incomplete. If there's one thing the Raiders definitely could have done better this season, it is when Derek Carr has been targeting Darren Waller. For some reason, that has not been working out how you would imagine it would this year. We know the potential is there, but he just hasn't been having those games that Waller typically has where he just goes crazy. Where they go? Out of the shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. 3rd and 5 from the Chargers, 34-yard line. Can they convert? Carr takes a snap. Carr moves. He throws it to Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow goes backwards, tried to get some separation, unable to. 4th and 5 coming up there at the Chargers 34-yard line. 9 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. Let's see. Ashak says, I think the Chiefs will play Pittsburgh. And so, yeah, the Chiefs they will play Pittsburgh. All right, so here we go. Daniel Carlson's coming out there to try to tack on 3 more points here. Let's see if he can. Kick is up. 52-yard field goal attempt is good for the Raiders. So the Raiders extend that lead to 29-14 here in the 4th quarter with 8 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. They find themselves up by 15 in this one. Still a 2-possession game for the Chargers, though, but they've got 8 minutes and 23 seconds to try to make something happen. And so let's see. Ashak says he didn't get it. Let's see. Jay says, what a kick. Remember old Seabass, their kicker? And so, good old Sebastian. Absolutely. From Florida State. Absolutely. Let's see. Ashak says he almost missed it. Wow. And so that's right. But, hey, he'll take those 3 points. He will take those 3 points. And so let's see. Mike says Tyler Seabass for Bills. And so now Sebastian Janikowski, as Ashak says here, Sebastian Janikowski. And so, that kid, he had a strong leg on him. That he did, a strong leg on him. Former Raiders kicker Sebastian Janikowski. Absolutely. But here we are, guys, here in the 4th quarter. We're at the commercial right now, but still 8 minutes and 23 seconds left to go in this one. And the Raiders lead 29-14 here in the 4th quarter of this one. You say he was a 1st-round pick, right? And so, was he a 1st or a 2nd-round pick? I want to say he was. Was he a 1st-round pick? That's a good question. I forget, but I know he was up there. But I want to say, would they have drafted him in the 1st round, though? That is the question. Probably a 2nd-round pick, most likely. But it's potential he could have been a first-round pick. It's so hard to think of drafting a kicker in the first round, but I know he was up there. Let's see. Mike says, Russo will keep JB and Pass Nation up all week. And so we'll see about that. We will see about that. Ooh, so it's possible the Raiders could play them? That is interesting. I would love to see the Raiders versus the Chiefs. I would love to see that matchup. Oh, but that's if it ended in a tie. Okay. Okay. I was thinking like, what? So if it ended in a tie, that would be the matchup. Okay. All right. Kickoff on the way. No return. So here we go. The Chargers going to take over here, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. And so Ashak says at like 27. And so Ashak says he was drafted at 17 overall. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Herbert has it, throws it to the right side, and so it's caught that time by Mike Williams. He picks up 5 yards on the play. So 2nd and 5 coming up here for the Chargers at their own 30-yard line. 8 minutes and 17 seconds left to go. They are trailing 29-14. Raiders leading this one by 15 points. Clock continues to run, and the clock is obviously going to be very important here for the Chargers from here on out. With 8 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter, they got 3 timeouts to work with. They're already lined up here. They're going to go 5 wide. Let's see what they call. Making some changes here. Herbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap there. Herbert steps up. He's going to run. Throws it there to the receiver, and it is caught by Mike Williams there. He's going to pick up about 9 yards on the play. So we got 1st and 10 for the Chargers. That's a pickup of 18 yards on the play. And so 1st and 10 from the Raiders' 43-yard line. I'm sorry, for the from their own 39-yard line. Herbert has it, and this time he connects it deep with good old Mike Williams. So a 1st down here. We got 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter, and so Chargers are moving the football here. Let's see if they can get a score. They need to score a touchdown here and save themselves some time. Here we go, shotgun again. Herbert's looking. Throws it to the back at the backfield. He's going to pick up a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up here at the Las Vegas 42-yard line. Six minutes and 52 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, Raiders lead 29-14. Can the Chargers score a touchdown, or will the Raiders get a stop? Herbert takes a snap, throws it, and it is caught that time by Palmer. He's tackled inbounds there, but he's going to pick up 6 yards on the play. We got 3rd and 3 coming up here at the Las Vegas 36-yard line. Here they go in the shotgun. Herbert takes a snap there. He's looking, throws it, and it's complete by Guyton, and Guyton takes it all the way to about the 22-yard line there. 6 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. So picked up 14 yards, took it to the Las Vegas 22-yard line. Here they go. Take the snap out the shotgun, going deep across the middle. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. He went to Jared Cook on the play. Incomplete. Let's see. Mike says, you pronounced it perfect. Now tell the rest of the league how. Oh, definitely. Let's see. Ashak says, I wonder what the chances are of Pittsburgh beating the Chiefs. Well, I believe they did play earlier. I forget the final score when they did play earlier, but I believe Kansas City took care of business in that one. Here we go for Herbert. Throws it to the back again. This time he picks up about 4 yards on the play, all selected before going out of bounds. 36 coming up. 5 minutes and 36 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Let's see. Jay says, Al Davis loved kickers and punters. Picked them round 1 of 17 to 2000. And so that is true. That is true. He loved it that, and he loved its speed. I will say that. Mike says, Ashak, can we use decimal points less than? Here we go, 3rd and 6. Herbert takes a snap, throws it, and it is incomplete. That ball was tipped, incomplete. So what a play. 4th and 6 coming up here in the fourth quarter with 5 minutes and 1 second left to go. Shaq says that Mike Williams is very underrated. And so, oh yeah, I definitely was glad to have him on my fantasy football team. All right, guys, but here we go. 4th and 6, shotgun formation. Herbert takes the snap, throws it, and it is caught by Mike Williams, who seems to reach just enough for the first down. Let's see where they mark it. Ooh, that marking, though. I don't like the marking. Let's see. That's going to be close, guys. That one's going to be close. All right, so they're going to bring the measurement out there, play. Let's see what happens. I think this is going to be under review, though. Ooh, so he did not get it. Chargers going to challenge that one. They're going to challenge this one. So now we got a challenge here, and let's see if it pays off. I think that they got to overturn this and give them a better spot than that one. But now's a good time to go ahead and get through some of these comments here. Let's see. Jay says, remember the Madden view? They tried the camera angle for a few years ago. And so, yes, I remember that. Ashak says, big play. Mike says, Williams is good. Let's see. Mike says, the receiver for Jets is underrated. And so which receiver, Mike? They got quite a few that I think are underrated over there at the Jets. Mike says, goodbye, Chargers. See you next year. You say no good. Adishak. Mike says Raiders will be eliminated first round. Have no fear. And so let's see. Adishak says 4th down. Mike says, so we meet again, JB. Let's do this. For real, like we're 1-1. We have to break the tie. We have got to break the tie. Let's see. Ashak says he was down. And so he was down. I mean, he was down. He caught it. But it's not where he caught it and where he was down at. It's where was he at when he was touched. Because you're not down until you're touched. Even when you hit the ground, you're not down until you touch. So when he initially caught the ball, he would have been short. But he did move. It's just a matter of where was he when that first contact happened? Where was the football? That's what we're going to have to find out. Let's see. Braden says it's very close. Jay says good spot or bad spot. And so I thought the initial spot might have been bad on the play, honestly. I thought the initial spot was bad. I think they will correct it here. Now, whether or not that'll be a first down, who knows? But I think that it'll at least move the ball on this one, and they will overturn it. But let's see what they call. Let's see. Ashak says it's close, but he's down. So Ashak says he's down. All right, let's see the replay again. So looking at the replay, that's close. Very close. Let's see. Ashak says, I don't think he got it. All right, let's see what the referees say officially. All right, they're going to overturn it. So it's like I said, they overturn it, and that's a first down, and that is huge for the Chargers there. Huge for the Chargers. So they're going to go ahead and add on about 11 more seconds here on the clock. 4 minutes and 57 seconds to work with left here in the fourth quarter, and a first down for the Chargers. Let's see what they do with the football here. Again, they got 3 timeouts still to work with. Andrew says that's very close. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. Herbert has it. He got tripped up on that one. He tried to throw it anyways, but he got tripped up on that one. And so let's see what they call. Adishak says, I was thinking college football for a minute. All right, so it's holding against the offense there, so that's going to back them up 10 yards. So now we're looking at 1st and 20 from the Las Vegas 22-yard line. So 1st and 20. Again, they can't pick up a first down without a touchdown, but they need 22 yards to get into the end zone. And we are here in the fourth quarter. Score is Raiders 29, Chargers 14. They're down 2 touchdowns, but they're in position. If they can find a way to convert here and get into the end zone, they're in position to get a touchdown. So much on the line for both of these teams. Let's see. Braden said, I think he got touched right before he got it. Mike says, JB, look up direct competition in the dictionary. You see us in this game. Absolutely. Andrew says that's a turnover. Let's see. Braden says, wow, they overturned it. Ishak says first down. All right, so right now they're discussing something with the Raiders ball coach right now. And while they're discussing that, the Raiders are leading 29-14 here in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. And we're looking at 1st and 20. All right, so the Raiders declined the holding penalty on that one. 2nd down. Oh, yeah, he was down. Okay, so he was down. All right, they take the snap. Herbert throws it, and it is incomplete. Incomplete. So here we go. 3rd and 21 coming up. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see. Mike says Pass Nation will be up all night, every night over Bookie Oliver and Star Rosu. I messed his name up that time. All right, here we go, guys. 3rd and 21. Herbert takes the snap there. Raiders sending 4. Herbert goes deep, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. Mike Williams had it in a hand, but he dropped it. So 4th and 21 coming up. So 4th down, guys, coming up. Let's see. Mike says, sleep tight. Ha. Let's see. Andrew says game. So Andrew saying this is game. All right, here we go. 4th and 21. Herbert takes a snap. Herbert throws it across the middle. Was it a touchdown? It is a touchdown. On 4th and 21, he throws a 23-yard touchdown pass that keeps the Chargers' hopes alive. Threw it to Palmer. Would you look at that? A 23-yard touchdown for the Chargers. Wow. Wow. What a play. Ashak says, I will take it. Yes, Ashak says, make the game more entertaining. All right, they're going to go for 2 now. All right, Raiders call a timeout. They're up by 9, so if they opt to go for 2 now and they don't get it, then that'll make it difficult. But if they get it now, at least they'll have it out the way. Let's see, Mike says, get out of here, Chargers. Stop wasting JB time. All right, but again, the Raiders just called a timeout here, and the Chargers will be going for a 2-point conversion here. Herbert takes a snap out the shotgun, punt fakes, throws it, and it is caught by Austin Eckler, and so they got the 2-point conversion, so it is a 7-point game. A 7-point game. So here we go, just like that. And there's still 4 minutes and 28 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. And the Chargers have all 3 timeouts to work with. Let's see, Ashak says holding. So the score is 29-22. Chargers got the touchdown, then the 2-point conversion, and they converted on 4th and long to get that touchdown as well. So Justin Herbert coming up clutch on the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So let's see if the Raiders can try to ice this one here, or if the Chargers defense will get the stand here. But now is the time to decide. Who are you rooting for in this one? Do you want to see the Chargers get it, or do you want to see the Raiders get it? Let's see. Mike says, I mentioned hashtag team last stream as favorite college game, JB. And so, oh, yeah, that definitely. But wow, guys, now's a good time for me to go ahead and try to catch up on the comments here. Let's see. Hashtag says, it looks like Herbert is ready to give up. Not looking good. And so Mike says, Russo. Let's see. Jay says, holy, what a throw. I know. I was not expecting. I thought this game was going to be iced. But here we go. Marcus Mariota's out there taking the snap there, and he fakes it to Hunter Renfrow. He keeps it himself, and he picks up 8 yards on the run. So 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Ashak says, holy. He says, touchdown, holy. He says, no way. Again, apologize being so far behind on the comments, guys. Ashak says, I think they take the 1 here and take the 2 later. Mike says, how much time? Yeah, right now we're currently here. We've got 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. And so 2nd and 2, Marcus Mariota, he's still in there in the shotgun, takes a snap there, and he has the Hunter Renfrow, but Hunter Renfrow loses 4 yards on the play. That time the Chargers, they were ready for it. I mean, call the same play back to back. You had to think they were going to be ready for it. So now we got 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 6. All right, guys, here we go. 3rd and 6. Can the Raiders convert? Takes the snap. Carr's looking. Oh, the ball gets knocked out. The Chargers have it. Oh, they're saying the Raiders got it. Okay. I thought the Chargers had it on that one. It looked like they were covering it, but somehow Raiders came up with the football, but that was a big-time strip. Wow. Wow. Heads up play by the Raiders lineman to fall on that one. All right, so the Raiders punt this one. 2 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. There is a penalty on the return. Let's see what the referees call. So, wow, how about that, guys? An elimination game. And we've already got the Raiders up by a touchdown, but the Chargers with the football, 3 timeouts, about 2 minutes and 6 seconds to work with. Wow, could you ask for a better ending to the game? All right, here we go, guys, for the Chargers. So after that one, it's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. They're here in the shotgun. 2 minutes and 6 seconds to work with. Herbert going to go deep. And it is incomplete in the direction of Mike Williams. He's been targeting Mike Williams a lot in this one. Mike Williams actually has been targeted 11 times in this one. He's got 6 catches for 46 yards so far in this one. But Jay says, unbelievable game. Adishak says he got it. Wow. Let's see. Mike says, okay, maybe not complete waste. Let's see. Adishak says, I swear this game better not end in a tie. If this goes to overtime, guys. Mike says JBOT. Mike says JB tie. And that's a first. Meanwhile, we've got a player currently that's down right now, but we are at the 2-minute warning. And so we will see how this plays out here. Again, the Chargers with all 3 timeouts to work with and the football. And so we'll see what they can do with the football, facing 2nd and 10 from their own 17-yard line. 2 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. Let's see. Andrew says probably. Adishak says, why are they running with Hunter Renfrow? And so that is the question. Adishak says, oh my God, it's a fumble. You say, wow. So they got the card out there. So, yeah, they're going to card out the lineman there for the Raiders. Adishak says, almost really bad for Las Vegas. Jay says, can this game get any more crazy? I got a feeling it really can. Adishak says, it'll get crazy if this punt gets returned for a touchdown. Adishak says, this is a great way to end the season, that's for sure. Oh, most definitely. You see, Braden says, if this game isn't a tie, that would be crazy. It really would be. Adishak says, no pass interference. Adishak says, imagine if it ends in a tie. And so, oh, man, if it ended in a tie, guys, like, wow. Just wow. But here we go. Herbert has the football, feels the rush, throws it, incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. Herbert's getting up slow. Braden says Steeler fans would be pissed. Jay says people in Pittsburgh are very nervous. This would be definitely a hard way for Big Ben's career to potentially end if this game did end in a tie. That would definitely be to where he probably would think about coming back for another year. But here we go, guys. 3rd and 10. Herbert has it. He's looking. He's going to go deep to the left side. Incomplete. Behind Palmer on that one. So there we go. 4th and 10 coming up. The Chargers with 3 timeouts. Well, they went for it before from their own 9. So what's their own 17? So 4th down coming up. Can Herbert have any more magic left to him? Let's find out. Let's see. Mike says, I'm rooting tie. So Mike wants to see a tie. He wants to piss off Pittsburgh fans. Here goes Herbert. Herbert has it. 4th and 10. He throws it, and it is caught there by the receiver. And that's going to be a 1st down. Keenan Allen picks up 11 yards. They needed 10, so that's a 1st down. Clock continues to run. 1:35 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Chargers are lined up. Take the snap. Herbert has it. Feels the pressure. He throws it incomplete. Incomplete in the direction of Austin Ekeler. Andrew says, I just want Herbert to throw another interception. Let's see. Ashak says, Steelers' hearts would be crushed. And so, it really would be. Mike says, it would be perfect way. He is goofy. Jay says, want to play? All right, guys, 2nd and 10 coming up here. Let's see what Herbert can do here. On 2nd and 10, out of the shotgun. 3 receivers on the play. They take the snap. Raiders pass rush gets there, but he throws the ball up there. And so, Mike Williams. He's been close so many times today, but yet another incompletion. And so Mike Williams looks like he's in some pain right now. Let's see. Mike says, I always want pissed off Pitt fans, JB. Let's see. As Shaq says, Mike hate Pittsburgh fans. I got a feeling it has a lot to do with week 1. It's got a lot to do with week 1, the Steelers and the Bills. I just remember that the Steelers did beat the Bills. I was like, Mike, where's all this energy coming from? But I get it now. But here we go, 3rd and 10. Chargers snap the ball. Herbert has it, throws it. Incomplete. So here we go, 4th down coming up. So here we go. 4th down coming up, 4th and 10. Herbert, he has been fantastic on 4th down here in the 4th quarter. Can he do it again? Let's see. Mike says, JB, who the receiver from Titans the Jets got? Oh, yeah, Corey Davis. That's his name, Corey Davis. All right, here we go, guys. 4th and 10. Herbert with the snap. Feels the pressure. Throws it. Incomplete. Almost picked off, but incomplete. Wait a second. There is a penalty. Wow, a penalty. Wow. So holding on the defense. Wow, they call holding on the defense. Wow. All right, guys, here we go. And again, another penalty. So here we go. 1st down for the Chargers. And so Herbert throws it, picks it up. If that is a fumble, then and just the fact that no Raider went towards the football. Yeah, I'm thinking that's incomplete. All right, let's see where we are right now. All right, so they're going to review the play here to see if it's incomplete or if it's a catch and stuff. I mean, or if he was able to pick it up in advance and stuff. We'll figure that out hopefully not too long from now. But, yeah, that's what they're calling. Let's see. Mike says, Fixburg. Ashak says, I am rooting for Pittsburgh because I got some relatives who are Steeler fans. Since the Bears ain't make it, I'm rooting for them now. And so let's see. Mike says, Fixburg, my Cardinals. Andrew says, this game has gone off the rails for the Raiders fast. And so, yes, it has. Jay says, I love this game. It's so entertaining. I think it's incomplete. The arm was moving forward. He clearly was trying to pass it there. I say incomplete. Ashak says incomplete, I think. .58 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Chargers have been able to hold on to all three of their timeouts here late in this one. All right, incomplete pass. They're going to put 1:04 on the game clock. And so Jay says, hit that like button, everyone. Yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you guys are hitting the like button. And if you're someone that's new, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. Again, tomorrow night we will be live streaming we will be streaming during the national championship game between the Bulldogs and the Crimson Tide. But here we go, 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. Justin Herbert takes a snap there, throws it to the receiver, incomplete. Incomplete. So here we go. I feel like we've seen this scene a couple times already in this one. We got 3rd and 10 coming up here from the Chargers 33-yard line. Can the Raiders defense get a stop? What a way to have the last game of the season. Less than a minute left. Still, both teams have hope in this one. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Herbert takes a snap there, throws it, and it is complete by Keenan Allen. So Keenan Allen gets the first down there, 51 seconds on the clock. And so that's their first time out here. So they used their first time out. Let's see. Braden says Klay Thompson. So, how did Klay Thompson do? How did he do? All right, guys. So 52 seconds left in this one. You've got 3 fan bases right now that are feeling very nervous so far in this one. But here we go, guys. Herbert takes a snap here on 1st and 10. What in the world? A wide open Austin Eckler, but it's incomplete because Justin Herbert and Eckler not the same page there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. 46 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Let's see. Braden says he had 17 points. And so 17 points, hey, that's good. That is good. Considering how long he's been out, that is good. Here we go, 2nd and 10. Herbert has it, throws it, and it is completed. That is completed. That is Palmer right there with the reception. So that's going to be the 2nd time out there by the Chargers. So that's a 1st down there. So we got a 1st down there at the, let's see, about the 43-yard line there. Chargers burn their 2nd timeout. 40 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Chargers down by a touchdown. Raiders lead 29-22, but they can't seem to get off the field. The Chargers, they're making it happen there somehow, some way, especially on 3rd and 4th down. Whether by themselves, whether by the penalty, it doesn't matter. Jay says, what was Eckler doing? And so I have no idea. And so Ashak says, very nerve-wracking game. That it is indeed. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Herbert with the snap. Feels the pressure. Throws it up there deep. Incomplete. Out of bounds. So there we go. 34 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Herbert takes a snap. He's moving. Herbert throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up. 28 seconds left. I would not be surprised if the Chargers, if they score a touchdown, if they just go for 2 to try to win it. I would not be surprised if that's the route they take. But yes, Ashak says very nerve-wracking game. Ashak says, just like the Steelers-Baltimore game. Let's see. Andrew says, now that was a good game. Oh, absolutely. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 10. Herbert has it. Throws it. Going deep to the right there. And it is. He caught it, but it was, they're saying out of bounds. So out of bounds. Wow. And so Mike says, good night, JB, and good night, Chargers. Good night to you, Mike. Good night to you. Appreciate you for coming through. He's down. I mean, he's out. He's out. That arm went out of bounds before that knee, before that hand came down. All right, guys, here we go. 4th down. All right, Raiders going to call a timeout. So, yeah, very nerve-wracking here. Let's see. Jay says, I've lost track of how many 3rd and 4th down conversions LA has gotten. Yeah, I feel like they keep getting it, keep getting it, keep getting it. Braden says, I wonder how your boy Baker Mayfield is doing right now. And so I'll say this, Braden, I have not taken a shot at him this stream, and I'm not going to mess it up now, Braden. We're going to end this season the right way. I'm not going to mess it up. All right, here we go, guys. 4th down. 22 seconds. Can they do it again? Herbert takes a snap here. Throws it, and it's completed by Mike Williams. Mike Money Williams with the reception. And so that's going to be a 1st and 10 at the Las Vegas 29-yard line. 15 seconds, and the Chargers are going to have to burn their timeout, their 3rd timeout. So no timeouts anymore for either team. 15 seconds left. It doesn't seem like the Raiders can get them off the field, so maybe the clock will run out before the Chargers get into the end zone. We'll find out. Ashak says he's out. You say he's out. And then you say, oh. Then you say maybe he's in. And then you say Now his hand is out. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. So let's see. Herbert takes a snap there. It's looking, throws it, incomplete. That took 5 seconds off the clock. We got 10 seconds remaining. Andrew says, yeah, no. Let's see. Ashak says, why would the Raiders take time? And so, yeah, they probably could have clocked that one. Well, for the Raiders, why would they call a timeout to make sure they got the right personnel out there? All right, but here we go, guys. 10 seconds left in this one. 2nd and 10. Herbert takes a snap. Herbert throws it, and it is caught. Will they say it's inbounds or out of bounds? They say incomplete. They say he's incomplete. Braden says, LOL, JB. I know you're trying to get me there to do it, but I won't do it today. Let's see. Ashak says he got it. Ashak says, Money Mike. So they are looking at this play here. I see Andrew says the amount of 4th down conversions they have is insane. And so this is giving me a lot of those Madden type of vibes where your opponent just keeps getting it on 4th, whether it's 4th and 20, 4th and 30, 1st and 10. They just keep getting it on 4th down. That's very frustrating for a defense when you can't get them off the field. The one time they got to stop, it was a holding penalty. Jay says it's going to come down to the last play. Ashak says, I know. One shot in the end zone. Let's see. Ashak says, yeah, that's incomplete. And so we will find out hopefully soon, guys. But wow. Ashak says, I wonder if the Raiders keep Rich after this season. And so I feel like in order for that to happen, they would have to win maybe 2 games in the playoffs. But they probably have to get pretty far into the playoffs, honestly. Jay says, this game seems like a game where the Chargers score in the last play. It feels like it just because of this drive alone. This drive alone feels like the type of drive where they do score on the last play. Like they throw it into the end zone. We think game is over. They call a penalty. Call is reversed, okay? So that's the 1st down there. They reversed the call, picked up 17 yards, taking it to the 12-yard. Now they got 5 seconds to work with. 5 seconds to work with. Throw it in the end zone. Let's see, will the Chargers cap it off in the end zone, or will the Raiders get a stand? Again, if things break down, Justin Herbert is fully capable of scrambling the football. But here we go. 29-22 is the score. Let's see if they can tie it up. Chargers with the football. Herbert throws it. And that's going to be a touchdown, guys. We have a touchdown to Mike Money Williams in the end zone. Wow. What a game. What a game. Wow. Wow. Let's see. Ashak says, no way. Wow. And so extra point is up and it's good. Ashak wanted them to go for 2 there. Andrew says, are you kidding me? And so, I mean, wow. Jay says this is one of the wildest AFC West games I've seen. And so I mean, the fact that he was able to throw that in there, perfect timing. He threaded the needle on that one, put all his arm into that one, and wow. Wow. Can you believe it? We are going to overtime, guys. Wow. Braden says OTJB, and so that's why we got the JBOT going here. Guys, this is wild. This is insane. All right, Raiders want the football. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays out. Wow. So we are here all tied up 29 apiece here in overtime, which will for sure be the final quarter of the NFL regular season. Who will win? Or will someone win? Because if there's a tie, we'll have two winners in this case. But wow, I mean, this is madness. Braden says, Mike's happy right now. Oh, absolutely. Let's see. Andrew says, OT. Old man says, I'm actually shocked right now. What's be real funny if they tied? And so, yes, that would be hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. It would be hilarious. I mean, I feel bad for Pittsburgh fans, but it would be hilarious. Ashak says, I swear it's all a plot to keep Pittsburgh out. I tell you what, Ashak, in the case that Pittsburgh does get put out, you are more than welcome to root for the Patriots in the playoffs, man. Like, I know you'll need a team in that case. Jay says a tie is possible. And so Andrew says, what's up, old man? Old man says, what's good, Andrew? And so Ashak says, it would not be fun if it tied. In any other case, it would not be fun. But for tonight, especially, it would be. It would definitely be. Because not only that, then the Raiders will go against the Chiefs. And if there's a team that would go down to the Chiefs and would have some confidence, the Raiders would be that team. So I would like that matchup if it was the Raiders and the Chiefs. So from that perspective, I would like that. But I would feel so bad, though, about the whole Ben Roethlisberger thing. But at the same time, I'll never forget it. Never forget it. Ashak says, I'm a root for the passive Cowboys. Our Cowboys, if they get eliminated, I like Mac Jones. And so I appreciate that. Appreciate that. But wow, guys, wow, we are here in overtime. And so, of course, a touchdown wins it. But it would be so funny if the Raiders kick the field goal, Chargers kick the field goal, then nobody scored after that. That would be so funny. Or either nobody scores at all. That would be insane. Again, we got 10 minutes to go in this one. 29 apiece, guys. 29 apiece. Steeler fans are just saying someone win this game. That's all they want, someone to win this game. Doesn't matter who, just someone win. Kickoff on the way. No return on the play, so the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Braden says Steeler fans are sweating right now. I think both teams, all three, well, the Steeler fan base, Raider fan base, and Chargers fan base, they're all sweating. The Steelers right now, they're ready to party with whoever wins this matchup out of the Chargers and the Raiders, as long as somebody wins this one. But who knows? If it's a tie, maybe the Chargers and the Raiders, they might, I don't know, break bread or something together. I don't know. But here we go. Derek Carr up under center. Takes a snap. Play fake. Carr's bootlegging. He's looking. He throws it away once again. 2nd and 10 coming up here at his own 25-yard line. Braden says true. Ashak says, I can confirm it's a real sweat right now. No doubt about it. 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, one back in the backfield, 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 back in the backfield, and you got Derek Carr up under center. Carr takes a snap there. Gonna hand it to Jacobs. Jacobs off the right side there. Makes the first guy miss. He's still running. And so Jacobs takes it beyond midfield there to the 47-yard line of the Chargers. Picked up 28 yards on the carry. Again, the Raiders would have to score a touchdown to win the game. And so Adishak says, let's go, Josh Jacobs. And so Jay says, playoffs are off to a good start. Absolutely. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Josh Jacobs in the backfield. Will they hand it to him again? They do. Up the middle. And so he finds a hole. And so look at him go. He picks up about 18 yards on the carry and another first down for the Raiders. 9 minutes left to go here in OT. So here we go, guys. 1st and 10 for the at the Chargers 29-yard line. Can they finish in the end zone? But Josh Jacobs taking over here in OT. He's over 100 yards on the ground. 21 carries, 109 yards, 1 touchdown. Can he get a second? They hand it to him off the left side. This time, Chargers make the stand. 2nd and 10 coming up at the Chargers 29-yard line. Let's see. Ashak says, come on, Jacobs. Braden says, yes, they are. And so I think I skipped one real quick. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. 8 minutes left to go here in OT. Carr up under center. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Carr takes it. He's looking. He throws it quick. It's caught there by the receiver, Jones, and Jones gets pushed out of bounds there. Picks up 7 yards. So we got 3rd and 3 coming up. Clock continues to run. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in OT. Jay says Chargers have to hold the field goal. Andrew says it doesn't matter who gets in the playoffs, the Pats will win the Super Bowl regardless. Man, I love this kid right here. You're right about that, Andrew. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Carr steps up, throws it deep. Oh, he had Darren Waller, but overthrew him. That would have been game. But then again, that would have been too easy on the Steeler fans there. And let's see. Old man says, Andrew, I hope you're right, but if we play like we did the last 4 weeks, we're not making it far into the playoffs. Well, unless we play like we did last week against the Jaguars. Now, that's the exception. But outside of that, I get what you mean. Braden says they're kicking a field goal here. And so, yeah, a 40-yard field goal attempt by Daniel Carlson. Kick is up. Oh, that one just narrowly got in. Just narrowly got in. Kick is good. So the Raiders got 3 points on that when they lead 32-29 with 7 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in OT. Can the Chargers tie it up with a field goal? That's what I'm rooting for right now. Tie it up with a field goal. Let's keep it going. Or can they win it with a touchdown? Or will the Raiders get a stop? We'll find that out. Let's see. Old man says, Carr trying to out Baker. I will not say anything bad about him on this stream. Not tonight. Andrew says this will come down to the wire. And so, oh, definitely. Absolutely. 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 Oh, man. So here we go, guys. I mean, what a game. Adishak says that he hates this so much. I mean, but let's see what the Chargers do, guys. Let's see what they do. But so far in this one, Justin Herbert, he is 32 of 58, 330 yards passing, 3 touchdowns to 1 interception, been sacked 3 times in this one. They have to kick a field goal, guys, in order for us to keep a possibility of a tie. But if they don't score at all, Raiders win this one. If they do score, then the Chargers win. So much on the line, guys. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Jay says this game might decide on his career. My bad, I skipped one. You say, Big Ben is watching this. Oh, yes, he's watching this and he's nervous. All of Pittsburgh is nervous. Kickoff on the way. All right, there's going to be no return on that one. He got all his leg on that one. Andrew says, true, though. All right, guys. So Justin Herbert, we've seen him lead touchdowns on like back-to-back drives here. Let's see what the Chargers do on this one. If you're the Chargers, I mean, you're playing to win the game, but you understand that a tie is also a win for what you need. But here we go. Palmer goes in motion. Takes a snap there. Gonna fake it to Eckler. Throws it, and it's caught by Jared Cook. And so Jared Cook takes it all the way to, oh my goodness. But wait a second. We got a penalty here. We got a penalty. Ooh, an eligible man downfield. Okay. And you say all the Unions are hoping for a touchdown or a stop. So after that penalty there, we got 7 minutes to go here in OT. Adishak says, oh, touchdown or a stop, please. Here goes Herbert looking. Herbert throws it. It is caught there. Okay. So that's a catch right there. Second down. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here of OT. Wow, this really could go either way, man. I mean, down to the wire, man. This has been one heck of a game, guys. Not going to lie. One heck of a game. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 9. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Herbert throws it. Incomplete. So 3rd and 9 coming up. All right, so here we go, guys. 3rd and 9. Can the Chargers get a first down? Or will the Raiders get a stop? Herbert throws it. Incomplete. He was throwing to Guyton. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. 4th and 9. Will this be the game? Jay says, I'm going to guess they convert on the 4th down. LOL. Braden says, this is the game. And let's see. Adishak says, come on, get a stop, please. So Adishak, he wants a stop. But you know what? I got a feeling the Chargers are going to do something big here. Here we go, guys. 4th and 9. Can Justin Herbert does it. He takes a snap. Raiders send 5. Herbert throws it. And it's caught across the middle. Mike Williams, he's still running. And so he's going to take it within field goal range. Wow. What a big-time first down here. Picked up 47 yards. Took it all the way to the Raiders' 27-yard line. Wow. 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 This is crazy. This is crazy. Wow. Andrew says, they got it. Holy crap. And not only did they get it, I mean, they really got it. All right, there you go. Two tight ends, two receivers, one back in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. They hand it to the back. So the back, he's going to get brought down after picking up 4 yards in the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. Andrew says out of all 4th downs, it's the biggest. Let's see. Ashak says, please score a touchdown. So I think we want a field goal here. 5 minutes left to go here in OT. Jay says, 4th downs are their 1st downs. LOL. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 6 for Herbert. Herbert takes a snap here, looking to throw it. Ooh, incomplete. Oh, wow. I'm surprised there was no flag on that one, but incomplete. Okay. 3rd and 6 coming up at the Las Vegas 23-yard line. I know for the Chargers, 4th down has been working for them, but I think this time, if they face 4th down, then it's safe to say they'll probably just kick the field goal. And so, all right, here we go, guys. 3rd and 6. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. Let's see what happens. Herbert takes a snap. He's looking. He's throwing deep. Oh, incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down, and now expect the field goal unit to come out here. And so let's see. Hopkins missed one earlier. Let's see. As Shaq says, please miss the kick. He's begging, please miss the kick. Jay says a tie is possible. It is still possible. All right, here we go. 41-yard field goal attempt. Kick is on the way, and it is good. It is good. So we're all tied up, 32 apiece here in OT with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Wow. And Ashak says no. Andrew says Steeler fans are so nervous. That they are. But they're not the only ones nervous, though. Raider fans, Charger fans, they're nervous as well. Braden says he made it. Jay says, what a kick. Wow. They're exhausted. I'm exhausted. We're all tied up 32 apiece. So 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in OT. Let's see. Jay says, remember the Seahawks Cardinals 6-6 tie on Sunday Night Football a few years ago? And so, oh, yes. Wow. What a game, guys. What a game. What an ending. This has been more than what we could have hoped for. But if only these next 4 minutes, 30 seconds go the way that I envisioned that it could. All right, so no return on this one. All right, guys, let's see how they play this one. Let's see. Adishak says, get a score here, Las Vegas. I say take out the clock here, 4 minutes and 30 seconds here. What if it comes down to the Raiders kicking like a game-winning field goal or something, and they miss it? Braden says tie. All right, guys, here we go. Carr up under center. Takes a snap, play fake. Carr's looking. Carr throws it deep to the left, and it is completed. Completed to Edwards. Picks up 17 yards on that one. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in OT. Let's see. Jay says Chiefs rated. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Carp under center. Takes a snap. Going to hand it to the back. So Jacobs cuts to the right. He's going to pick up 7 yards on the play. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in OT. All right, guys, here we go. 2nd and 3. So 2nd and 3 at about midfield. Let's see what the Raiders do. All right, here we go. Carr in the shotgun takes a snap there. Throws it quickly to the back, and so the back goes down. Ooh, no face mask. No face mask. Okay, so he's going to lose 5 yards on the play. So, yeah, here we go, guys. 3rd and 8 coming up here from the Las Vegas 44-yard line there after the no call on the face mask there. And so let's see if the Raiders can convert here or if they'll punt the ball, end up punting the ball to the Chargers or getting stopped. So we got 3rd and 8 coming up here. Can they convert? 5 seconds on the play clock. Raiders take the snap. Carr throws it. And it is caught on the sideline there by Jones. So what a big-time catch there for the Raiders and a 1st down, 1st and 10 at the Chargers 44-yard line. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left to go here in OT. What a nice catch there by Jones. Excellent catch. Jay says Chiefs Raiders playoffs would be awesome. I think so too. Braden says he shanks it on purpose. He'll never confess, Braden. He will never confess. Let's see. Jay says unreal throw right there. And so absolutely. But right now we are at the 2-minute warning. So just 2 minutes left to go here in OT. Odds are if the Raiders end up getting in field goal range and say they missed, then odds are we might end up for real in that tie. How unreal is that? Wow. Wow. What a game, though. All tied up 32 apiece. This has just been insane. Let's see. Braden says Baker couldn't make that throw right, JB. And so, well, what can I say? I mean, even a blind squirrel can find a nut. So anything's possible, my friend. Anything's possible. Anything is possible. Let's see. Jay says, is this the longest stream you had? The longest stream that I think I had, it would have had to been the Penn State fighting the Illini game. I did stream that game. That one went to, what was it, 7, 8, 9 overtimes? One of those. I think 7 overtimes. But yeah, the fighting the Illini Penn State game would have been my longest stream. Meanwhile, they hand the ball there to Jacobs, and so he loses a yard in the play. 2nd and 11 coming up. Clock continues to run. And so Adishak says, swear. He says, there's no way this ends in a tie. Braden says, got you to take a shot at Baker. I think that was pretty neutral there. That was pretty neutral. I just said even a blind squirrel can find a nut, so anything's possible. Anything's possible. But here we go. Third down coming up. 3rd and 4. Adishak is going through it, guys. Adishak is going through it. Wow, guys, wow. And so Adishak says, just no way He says, damn. He's feeling the pain. Yeah, who's calling timeouts? Why would Los Angeles call a timeout here? No idea why they did that. Somebody said they just don't want to tie. That may cost his team. That was stupid. It was dumb. That was dumb. Jay says, why take the timeout? It's beyond me. It is beyond me. No idea. So they hand it to Jacobs there. Jacobs finds a hole off the left side. And so there you go. I mean, don't run another play. Just go ahead and let's end it. Don't run another play. Well, of course, they can go for the field goal attempt. All right. Ashak said, this is so painful. Well, can he make it? Andrew says, Ashak is going through so much pain. Man, if they end up shanking this, Ashak says, so much pain. What if it gets blocked? Jay says, going to come down to a field goal. Ashak says, please make this call, Sid. Braden says, if he shanks it, if he makes this, Steeler fans are going to buy out his jersey and all like that, or whatever foundation he may have for charity, expect that to get bought out. If he misses, though, wow. All right, guys, let's see. Andrew says shank it on purpose. If I'm the Raiders, though, I probably do fall. If I'm the kicker, I definitely make this just because the Chargers burned that timeout earlier, and that's going to cost them. Kick is up, and it is good. It is good. So the Raiders have won this game, and so they have secured their spot there. So, yes, they have made the playoffs, and the Chargers are eliminated. You did it to yourself, Chargers, in this one. And so there you go. But, yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and be ending the stream here because it is pretty late where I am right now, past midnight. I've got to go ahead and get me some sleep here for work in the morning. But appreciate you guys for coming through here. And, yes, what a game this was. Congratulations to the Raiders. You guys have earned your playoff berth. Jay says, couldn't ask for a better game to end the regular season. Absolutely. Absolutely. Andrew says that was a crazy game. It really was. I mean, wow. Talk about the last game of the season. What a way to end it. Ashak says we're in there. So, yeah, congratulations to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is in as well. Ashak says, good night, JB. Yeah, good night to you. Hope you guys have a great start to the week. Congratulations to the Raiders. Congratulations to the Steelers. Better luck next year to the Chargers. But what a game it was indeed. And so Braden says, what a game. And so, absolutely. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Braden. You guys take care. Jay says, great stream. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, good night to all of you. Thank you all so much for coming through. Have a good night. And so, yes, and then we will find out in terms of which games we'll be playing, what time, and I'll definitely, let you guys know in terms of what games I will be streaming and stuff. So make sure you have the notification bells turned on to see which games I will be streaming. We appreciate you guys so much for coming through. And it is final. The Raiders have won in overtime, 35-32. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. But, yeah, I got to go ahead and get some sleep for work in the morning. But, yeah, you guys take care. See you guys next time.